And welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick. Welcome to Friday, May 21st, 2021. Another day, another headache. But we made it to the weekend, so congratulations for living out the week and coming on here and enjoying it with me. Started the week with me. Uh, Today, we might go a long show today. Depends. Let's see. Let's see how the flow goes today. I want to see how many people we can reach out to today. How many people come through today. It is Friday, so we could possibly do a long show. If I get others to come in and have them talk, that's okay. That's cool. Um, it sounds like for me, if I could try to push myself a little bit, that'll be probably good. I've been going through a lot of crazy shit the past few days. I mean, crazy is not even the word. It's fucking. It's like it's lunatic. They say lunacy. It's just crazy, crazy. Um, and we'll talk more about the craziness. And yes, we have a ceasefire in Israel for right now, which let's see how long that will last. Um, and that's a little bit of good news, right? No, a little bit of less killing for right now. That's always good on the table. Congratulate my Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins, for winning last night's game against the Phillies. I think it was like 6-0. It was a hell of a game. Marlins, man, gotta keep your eyes on them. That's a little hot team that could get into a little run and do something really good for the future. And yeah, it's Friday, so supposed to be happy, right? Everyone's supposed to be happy. Yay, it's Friday. Woo, woo. Yay. To me, it's just another day. It's another day with with weirdness, I would say. And the weird reason why I say this is because I had my ex hit me up out of the blue, and I'm not this is me, or I don't know, maybe other people could help me with this, but in my head and how I think, I'm not friends with my exes. Like, got a high buzz. What do you mean? Am I high buzzed? I don't know what you mean by that. Am I high yet? No, I'm not high yet. Um, but I'm not friends with my exes. Um, That's one thing I always said to myself. I'm not here to be friends with my ex. There's no way. I just don't see it. You know, it's like if it didn't work while we were together, it's not gonna work as we're friends because I have way too much going for me to have someone try to bring me down. And my ex just want to pop up out of nowhere, um, trying to be like, oh, friendly and everything. I'm like, wait a minute, why are you hitting me up? First of all, ain't you with somebody else? Ain't you with someone? Like, yeah, I'm with someone, and this and that. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't be talking to me. First of all, you disrespecting your partner, and second of all, you know very well that I'm not friends with my exes. So you know, but they're trying to be nice to me and trying to be friendly with me and trying to get into the gossip and trying to get into you know news that is not really for me to share with them. And I'm like, no, no, you know this from the very beginning, and you're gonna know this right now, and I'm gonna state it real loud and clear. I am not friends with any of my exes, and the thing is that the exes try to get back with me because they know how good I am as a person, and that they realize what a fuck up they did, and now they're trying to get back with me, and I'm like, no. Once that bridge is burnt, that bitch is burnt. You ain't crossing that bridge because that bridge is done with. There's no going back. And I don't care how rich you are, how much money, like how famous you are, how anything of that. I don't care. Once you're an ex, you're an ex. That's it. There's no compatibility. Like there's no rekindle of any flames. That shit's burnt out. It got hit by a tidal wave, and that shit's done with. It's done with, and move on. I just don't understand why you could be in a relationship with someone and yet try to get with me. That's not good at all. That's just shows what kind of person this person is. It's not trustworthy, And it was funny because the person was like, "Oh, how didn't you know I was dating someone or I'm dating someone?" I was like, "I'm a fucking psychic. I know things. You can't hide anything from me." I would I would just bring it up because the whispers in my head tells me things, and I know things. And this person knew this already, and he's still amazed on how talented I am with my psychic abilities. He's like, "Man, that's a gift from God." I go, wrong, 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 wrong. It is a gift. It's not really from God's because there's a lot of gods, not just one God. There's a lot of gods, and I don't believe He gave me this gift. This gift was implanted in me, so it's not really a gift. It's kind of a burden. But I use my burden to help others with their cases and with whatever they need. I try to help them with my mind. But yeah, it's just a fucking mess. Like I said, it's nasty mess and not my mess. What I do with messes? You clean it up and you put that shit in the garbage. Put it in the garbage and get rid of it. And one thing I just don't like to do is I don't like to backtrack and try to rekindle anything. It's just once the horse is dead, you can't get back on it and start riding it like you're gonna run the fucking Kentucky Derby. That bitch is dead. The best thing you could do with it is chop it up and eat it, or fucking cremate it and or bury it. That's the only thing. People still eat horses, believe it or not. There are countries around the world that they do eat horse. I'm rolling up my medicine right now. So Albie was like, "Oh, you bust yet?" No, I'm not bust. I'm pissed. Pissed, and then I'll get buzzed. I'm just pissed because out of nowhere, like my ex just trying to hit me up and shit, and it's like trying to talk to me like it's all friendly and we're all good and we're on good terms. I'm like, negative, access denied. It's like I don't know, just not my cup of tea. I already tried that tea and I spit it out. I spit that bitch out. I was like, I'm done. I moved on. You know, I'm by myself. I live on my own. I love myself. I keep to myself. You know, and that's it. You know, one thing I did promise myself in ways that I would never love again. That's one thing I did promise myself to not love again because love is just a headache. It's a headache and it comes with fucking strings attached, and I don't like that. Until I find true love, love is just a figment of my imagination, and that's how I see it. Let me drink some Gatorade. I'm like I need to hydrate myself. But I hope everyone had a good day today and are happy to reach the weekend in one piece. I hope in the next, in your neck of the woods, it's going to be a good weekend. I know for here, from where I'm at, it's supposed to rain. I'm already feeling the effects of the rain that's coming because I've been hurting all day today. I haven't been feeling good today. Today, out of the whole week, man, this week has been a not so good week for me. It's been it's been an up and down pattern, between my head and my body, my head, my body. Now it's my head and my body. And if I don't come on here and talk, I'll probably go crazy here on my own, laying in bed with my cats. And once you sleep. And for me, when I sleep, it's better to stay asleep than it is to be awake. I don't know if you guys have that same issues, but for me, when I fall asleep, I'm in a different world. I'm in like a different environment, different everything, and I'm in a happy place. I'm more happier when I'm asleep than I am awake. It's sad, right? That's fucking sad. But and it's true. It's true. And I see a lot of things in my dreams, and I'm like another. It's like another world. It's like kind of like an avatar type of thing. Like another world, another body, another person going through issues in my dreams. Also, it's it's pretty weird. Say what's up to Delaney. What's up, Protrons? I hope everything's going good. Um, just yeah, I explained to my ex. I deal with really bad depression. I deal with severe depression. I take medications for it. And I feel like part of my depressions helps it helps my psychic abilities too because it opens my mind to other things and other feelings. And the depression is hard, man. I hate depression. It's so hard and so heavy, and you feel this heaviness inside, and I hate it. And ever since my ex hit me up, my depression just gotten worse. And I'm like, dude, like for real, like I just don't need this shit right now. I don't need this right now. It's I'm trying to move forward. And I know I'm not moving as fast as I want forward, but shit, any baby step is a step. It doesn't matter how many little steps you take, it's still a step forward. And one thing, like, yeah, Delaney, you're right there. The perfect word you said there is loyalty. And that's one thing my ex wasn't. He wasn't loyal, and just not like you can't. I know everything of what happened, right? So you can't come to me like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like nothing ever happened. Like wrong, stop, turn around, go back where you came from.
Don't need that hassle or that drama, especially if you're with another person, right? If you're in a relationship with another person and then you go off and you hit up your ex, don't you think that's disrespectful? Like, for instance, let's say you're dating someone, right? And you're in love with this person and you're dating this person, right? But the person you're dating with is talking to that person's ex, like his ex or whatever ex, behind your back. Do you think that's right? Because I think that's hella wrong. And I expressed myself on it too. I was like, don't you think your ex would like your partner would probably be pretty pissed off you talking to me right now? Because I know if I was with you and you was doing this, because that's what this person did, uh, behind my back, I would be pissed off. I wouldn't like want to break anybody's, or get into any between anybody's relationship or anything like that. I just don't feel that it's correct to be chasing your exes, especially like this is a person that I was with for like almost 10 years. And then like there's a lot of shit that happened and I don't forget shit, and I'm not gullible. I'm not a gullible person. I'm a straight shooter and I tell you how I see it and that's the end of it. Accept it or not. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, too bad. If you like it, cool. Congratulations. I hope you the best. But this all started yesterday, and it's just infiltrated my brain, and I'm like, I just really didn't need this at this time, and and I hate the fact that he's like, "Oh, hit me up anytime. I want to talk to you more." And I want to this and that. I'm like, no, 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 nope, nope, nope. Put the foot down and be like, no, I don't do that. I'm not friends with my exes. I'm just not. I don't know who else out there are friends with their exes, but I'm not. That's not something that I want to be a part of, or no. Like, no. We just can't do it. It's just not in my it's not in my goodwill. That's not the type of person I am. It's just not the type of person I am. Let me see here. Gonna be checking out some of the stuff here going around the news. Um, there's some kind of disease that's linked to COVID that's spreading, which is this black fungus. We gotta look out for now. The black fungus. Everybody run! Ah, it's the black fungus. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Let me see what else is going on in the world. I hope, like I said, I hope everyone had a good day today. I hope you're happy for the weekend. You know, congratulations, you made it. Um, Seems like this virus isn't going anywhere anytime soon because it looks like England is back on the rise again with this virus, and they have different variants now in England to be worried about. That's all they want is fear. They want fear, 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 fear everybody, fear the third wave, fear the fourth wave, whatever wave is coming for you. Let me tell you this, man. You're born to die. You are going to die. Okay? We know this. We don't know how we are going to die, but we're guaranteed to die. Now, how you want to live your life in between that's your discretion. You want to live your life to the fullest, live your life to the fullest. If you want to travel the world, travel the world. If you want to go exploring, you want to do this, that, do this and that. But when your time's up. And it doesn't matter if it's time that kills you, it doesn't matter if it's a virus that kills you. You're going to die. You're going to die. Either you're going to die of natural causes or you're going to die under suspicion of some kind of ailment or something. At the end of the day, you're gonna die. I worked in a funeral. Not in a funeral. I worked in a hospital, and I worked in transporting bodies into the morgue, and I worked in and out of the morgue, and I had to process bodies and witness people dying. So to me, death, I used to see it all the time. So it really didn't really bother me. The only times it bothers me when it's babies. That's the only time that it really bothers me. Other than that, yeah, I processed. I don't know how many bodies I processed when I was working in the hospital, and whew, that was a lot of bodies. And yeah, it's like you're alive 1 minute, and then the next you're dead. And then I see when you die, the process and what they do. They pronounce you dead, and then they pretty much make sure that you're dead, and they wrap you up in sheets, and they take you to the morgue. You get transported into a freezer, and then that's your body. We put in the freezer until either a funeral home picks you up, or we get the medical what we call the how you call the city. They come. There's a certain word for them. That they come, the medical examiners. There you go. They'll come if they're gonna do an autopsy, or there's a case, or like they're debating the cause of death and stuff like that. Then that has to go to the medical examiner, and then from there they'll determine the cause of death. After they do the autopsies and all the whatever toxicology report or any other stuff that they gotta do. That's on them. That's on the medical examiner. Usually, when the funeral home comes, it's like it was already prearranged. Like they knew this person was gonna die. So, like usually, when the funeral home comes, I would, get all their information, get their license, and get all the paperwork done, sign off on it, make the photocopies, make sure the tag matches with the paperwork and everything. And once the body is done in process, I release the body and be like, here you go, it's yours. Do what you want. It goes to the funeral home. Funeral home goes and they prep them up. They do what they got to do to make the body look presentable, and then that's when they have the wake. And then people come, they have their feelings, they cry, shed their tears, throw some flowers. End of the day, close the casket, bury it, and that's it. And then you're forgotten. After a week, you're forgotten. Like when you die, people forget about you. They don't remember you. They were like, after a while, you get forgotten. You do. You get forgotten. And you're, especially if you get buried. And that's the thing with me. I don't want to get buried because that would be the loneliest internal feeling that I would not want. I'm claustrophobic. I don't like to be around people that I don't know. And like you're gonna put me in the ground, and then like it doesn't make any sense. Like, no thanks. Just cremate me, throw me out in the ocean. I'll be fish food. I'll be when people going to the beach and they get water in their mouths and stuff. That's a little piece of me inside of you. That's how I see it. A little piece of me is gonna be all over you out in the ocean. But yeah, I just don't want to be buried. It's just too lonely. It's so lonely. You get buried, and then you're in the ground, and then who knows how long you're gonna be there? Because these days they move graves all the time, and you're never at peace. No, I don't want to deal with that stuff, and the expenses of funeral costs right now. You know how much funeral costs right now? Like to do a proper funeral, we're talking about thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars. to have a funeral and to bury your body, and that's not guaranteed you gain a headstone because that costs money too. That's another how many? I think that's another like couple of $5,000 or $4 or $5,000. Like it's just incredible the fees and the craziness when you die. It's like you die, but then like if you want a proper burial, you're gonna have to shell out money, and this is money that the dead person doesn't have because he's dead. I mean, they could take it out of his account and try to pay for whatever, but a lot of people finance their funerals. Their loved one dies and they finance the funerals and they're paying their funeral fees. You know, and the fucked up shit is that if you don't pay the fee all the way, you don't get a headstone. You have to like pay the fees and pay everything in order to be able to get a headstone. Because if you don't pay all the fees and everything, all you're gonna get is a little plaque on the floor that says John Doe lays here dead, ass up, so everyone could kiss it. The end. There you go. Congratulations. Hey, Darlene McGee, how you doing? Yeah, like for me, like I want to be cremated. I just don't. I'm. First of all, I'm not. I'm very claustrophobic. Very claustrophobic. I've had problems with like since I was little. Um, I just don't like it. I don't like to be in tight quarters. I don't like to be in tight quarters with people I don't know. Um, it's just something about it just really freaks me the hell out. And trust me, I freak out um, if I'm in a tight quarters and like elevators freak me out. If I could avoid riding elevators, I do. I avoid it. Rather take the stairs than to be stuck in an elevator. That I think that's like one of my worst nightmares is being stuck in an elevator and not having a way out. That's scary. We're doing good, Darlene McGee. We're doing good here. Enjoying this beautiful Friday. I have nightmare of being buried alive, so I want to be cremated and scattered over the mountains. Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, I've had like not so much nightmares, but I do fear being buried alive. Like, and this has happened before. And the crazy shit is this happens a lot often than anything because there's been patients that have died, right? And we process them, go to the morgue, release them to the funeral home and everything. And the fucking next day, the motherfucker's alive. That happened before. That was a case down in Florida. That was crazy. The person woke up. He was up in the casket. The casket was up. And he was like, what the fuck? He woke up and he was walking around naked. And then the funeral director was like, wait a minute, like what's going on? He's like you're supposed to be dead. And they had to call rescue, come and get him, take him to the hospital. He wasn't dead. Man, you know how crazy that would be? That would be super crazy to have died, right? And then you're being processed because this didn't happen to me. Like for my case, it was different. I died, but they brought me back to life and they put me in a coma. See, that's a little different. This person died. Like he was tying down and everything. His heart stopped. Everything stopped. And 24 hours later, his heart pops back up again, and the person's alive. I'm like, whoa, that's creepy. And that happens a lot. I mean, I came back from being dead. But the way they brought me back to life is a lot different because they shocked me up to, and they hit me with the epidurals, and my heart was able to start pumping again, and they brought life back into me. This individual, died, like had the whole episode was clinically dead, timed out, processed, was sent to the morgue, was released to a funeral home. They prepped the body and everything. 24 hours pass. The dude is inside the funeral home walking around naked. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna let people in. Give me a sec. Let me get this invite going on here. Yeah, if anybody wants to talk and come on and talk, you're more than welcome to join. Let me go ahead and send out the StreamYard. I'm gonna light up my medicine because I haven't had my medicine today. Actually, I didn't smoke anything this morning. I was just dealing with this fucking crazy ex. I say crazy because how can you talk to your ex while you're in a relationship with someone and yet you're talking to me like you wanna get back with me or something? Like, I like no, thank you, no. That was just driving me nuts since yesterday. And then the person was like, "Oh, um, it's okay. We could talk. We don't like. We could stay on the low." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. You. That's the reason why we're not together is because of your dirty deeds, your dirty tricks, and your dirty dog. Fuck that. Don't need that." But seems like a big earthquake just hit China. Reports are coming in right now. A big 7.3 earthquake just hit China. Um, there's a lot of earthquakes that are going on right now, not just hours after southern quake swarm started. So there was a swarm in southern China that caused a bigger earthquake in the central. It looks like central part of China. I don't know exactly where in China, but there is a 7.3 earthquake that just hit China. I'm not surprised by it because with all the um, energy that's in the air and the geostorm that we just went through, it's going to cause a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Um, let's go ahead and bring in Albie on here. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay, especially in China, because there's not the people of China that is. I don't hate China. I don't. The government's kind of weird in a sense because of everything that's been going on and how secretive they are. But every country, every nation is that way, especially governments. Shit, our government here is no different than fucking China. Our government here is probably worse than China. It's like at least China has some kind of structure. Shit, over here we're just it's a fucking mess. But that's one thing you don't hear much of China. You don't hear crimes. You don't hear about people getting robbed. People. You don't hear any of that shit. But that should be happening every day. Every day. Let's go ahead and bring in Albie. Albie,
What's
it's
up,
Friday.
Ray?
Albie, wake up, my
It's
friend.
Friday.
What's happening, man?
It's okay, I got fired a little while ago, and I'm, just writing the buzz, marinating my mind.
Yeah, you can say it with me. Fuck the X's.
Yeah,
There's an X for a reason. You're an X for a reason. Fuck the X's. Don't try to submit or try to be like friendly with X's. I mean, I'm trying to
yeah,
progress, degress. I don't want to go backwards. I'm trying to go forwards. And I don't like to be having interruptions. And then not only that, dude, the person like they're dating someone else and yet talking all like sweet talking with me. Like, oh, I wish I was with you. I wish I wasn't this and that and this. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Like that's since late last night until today. That's how it's been for me. It's been a A little weird.
Mm.
Weird. Yeah. How many people are friends with their exes? I want to know. Like, how many people we got here? We got Darlene. We got a couple of people. There's not many people watching. Delaney. We got. Oh, look, the wee ganja Sherman came by. How you doing, Sherman? I like the ganja. I'm going to smoke the ganja. Guaranteed right now. I'm gonna light it up. But I want to know in the chats how many people are friends with their exes. I mean, like I don't I'm not friends with my ex. There's no way. I can't. Me mentally, even thinking about it, it drives me crazy. You know, especially the way that they try to sweet talk me and be like, "Hey, baby," like, "Oh hell to the no, oh hell no." Ah, mm-mm. See, I wish during those times, I wish I had Medea here with me. Like, mm-mm. Don't go with that fool. Another chicken head. Like, no, no, thank you. No. Yeah, Medea. I like Medea. I like the movies, the Medea movies. You've seen them, right, Abby? Have you seen
Yeah.
Medea? Yeah, I like all the Medea movies. He's a good actor. Tyler Perry, pretty good actor. Good, very great actor. But hell no. Like out of the blue too. Like out of the blue. Like they hit me up and it's like, why? What's the real and the fact that I caught the person in a relationship and I know the person was in a relationship and then they're telling me, "Oh, how did you know I was in a relationship and this and that?" I was like, "I'm a fucking psychic. I see things, I hear things, I hear everything that's coming in my head right now and it's telling me to get the fuck away from you." Like, and then it's funny because a person texts me and be like, "Oh, how come you stopped talking to me? How come you don't want to talk to me?" I mean, am I being punked? Where's the fucking hidden cameras? It's like I can't possibly being punked here. I'm like, why I stopped talking to you? Because I have my reasons, and those reasons have never gone away. That's why. Crazy. But I'm smoking my medicine right now. If you have your medicine, if you want to smoke, you're more than welcome to join. If you want to join the show, you're more than welcome to. I did put out the link on the chat room. So that way you could come on StreamYard. It's free to use. You could come in. You don't have to turn on your camera because I don't turn on my camera. Only sometimes I'll turn it on. But I like it. No cameras. We don't need to have cameras unless we want cameras on. So we'll do like a camera on moment. um, but no cameras. No cameras right now. What's going on, Albie? How's your Friday?
Yeah, it's been okay, I got high a couple of times, I had to
Ah,
walk all the way to a dollar store, and I had to get a barbecue grill so we can barbecue this Memorial Day or whatever holiday there is.
okay. So I think the next holiday is Memorial Day. And yeah, so you're gonna do a barbecue?
Yep.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it'd be a good weekend to do a barbecue. I mean, if not raining in your fair neck of the woods, um, great time to go get a bag of charcoal and maybe some wood chips, some apple cider wood chips, and you soak them in water. I think you soak them in water for about half an hour to an hour, and then you turn on your charcoal, and then you put the wood chips, and it gives you a nice smoky hickory apple flavor, like to your meal that you barbecue.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
I I love barbecuing. That's one thing I really really like is is barbecuing and being around people that you know, and people that you're cool with. Um, and for me, that's very little and few. But there's some people that I do will talk and hang out with and turn on the barbecue here from where I live because we do have barbecue grills out here. So we do go and buy a bag of charcoal, and you know, I usually in charge of getting the charcoal and the wood and everything, and yeah, we light it up and we cook everything from ribs, chicken, shoot, everything. Everything we can put on the grill, we put it on there. Even fish, we just wrap it up in aluminum, you know, and it's gonna be a good summer for it. Um, it'll be safe to be outside. It was always safe to be outside. It's just your government and media wanted to interfere in your lives and distract you and scare the fuck out of you and have you pretty much stay at home. And I think it was all a test. You know that, Albie? Like the stuff
Yeah,
we're going through with this virus and everything. I think it's a test. It's a test and a big time experiment where they're trying to vaccinate everyone. They're trying to get everyone, dude. Like now I'm hearing that more jobs are requesting people to be vaccinated before coming back to work. More and more companies are doing that
I
because
understand that part.
what they're doing is they're leaving it up to the local businesses to decide like the outcome of what they want, you know. And like the businesses up here are in Connecticut are requesting people to be vaccinated before they come back to work. And that's crazy. Um, and because they need people to work, there's a lot of shortage on like they need workers, they need slaves. This is a call to the slaves. Cuckoo! And then all the slaves come and they go back to work and they try to entice you with pretty much with a bonus. If you come back to work and you work for 8 weeks straight, and if you're the first 10,000 people to come back to work, the government will give you an additional $1,000, $1,000 to come back to work. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because there's people that are unemployed, right? And they get about 700, 750 a week just to stay at home. So we're looking at about what, $3,000, about $3,000 a month just to stay at home compared to what you would have been getting at your job, maybe $300 a week. Let's say $400 a week. Shit, I'll give you $500 a week, and still will not add up to what people are getting at home. No wonder people don't want to go back to work. They'll go back to work eventually. You want to know how? Take away the $300 credit, the weekly extra money, and on top of that, let the individuals know that they need to look for a job and they need to report that they're looking for a job. And if they don't do it, you take away the benefits. And then you see them go back to work because they're going to be forced to go back to work because that's what's going to happen. And people are going to be forced to go back to work. You know, before it was hard to find jobs before. Now there's jobs everywhere. And now people don't want to go back to work. No. It's crazy. You'd be better off staying at home than working. That's what people are thinking. Like, fuck it. I stay at home. I'm getting $700-800 just staying at home a week because the government's giving me money. Why the fuck am I gonna give up $800 a week to go back to a job that I'm only gonna make about $300 a week? Does that make any sense? You go from 800 a week to 300. Oh, and if you stay working for the 8 weeks, we'll give you an additional $1,000. That still doesn't add up. That just shows you how fucked up the system is, and how the government knows that the system's fucked up, and then yet they want people to go back to a fucked up system. Yeah, go back to work so you can make $7, $8, $9 an hour. When you were at home doing nothing and you were getting paid handsomely, beautiful at home. Shit, there's people going on vacations that they're not even working, and they're able to afford to go on vacations because they got money from their unemployment. Listen, for the people that listen to this in the future, and ones who watch later, if you're not working, don't work. If you don't want to go back to work, don't go back. If you want to wait until the last day of the whatever benefits they're gonna give you, you can wait until then. And then if you want to go back to work, go back to work. But make sure that you go back to somewhere you want to do. Don't go back to anywhere. I mean, there's people that are taking advantage of others during this time. Um, Listen, they they did this on purpose. This is all. It seems so premeditated because they had a hard time with the workforce for a very long time, where you couldn't find any jobs, and kids coming out of high school, out of college, were struggling to find any career. They couldn't find anything because everything was all tied up. Now that the system is freed up and got all those jobs opening, and there's so much available, now they can't even get them filled. And the reason why they want people to go back to work, let's hear it. You want to know why? You ready, Albie? Because the government
Yep.
makes money off of you while you go to work. They make money off because of taxes. You pay taxes when you go to work, you pay taxes. They take it out of your check. The government, that's the only way the government is able to take money from you is while you go back to work. If you don't go back to work, that means the government is not getting paid. They're not getting money. That's why they're giving out so much incentives and be like, yeah, we'll give you $1,000 to come back to work. But in the long run, the government is wants their money. And the only way they get their money is you got to get your ass to work. Ah, right? Because they're not taking out any money from your taxes. They're not taking money from your Social Security. They're not taking money, like your check. When you see your check and you see all the money they fucking take away from you, like they're not doing that now because you're not working. So, what to do? A lot of people got to realize this too. If you're collecting unemployment, you better be saving money to pay your taxes on the unemployment, because that unemployment is not free money. That money got to be paid back, and you got to pay that back, the taxes back. And that's where a lot of people are going to fall in a loophole and fall in shit, because they're going to spend all that money and then they're not going to have the money to pay the taxes on it. So now you're put in a trap that the government, at the end, it doesn't matter. The government is always going to get its fair share. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, they are going to get their money. That's fucked up. That's very fucked up. Oh shit. Let's bring in another guest here. You're looking mighty cool. Alex,
What's up?
what's going on,
How you
man?
doing?
What's happening?
Hey, Alex.
Got
chilling.
Albie chilling,
Hey,
chilling. We're
Alvin.
just here talking about the
Well,
government and stuff and how they want people to go back to work and they're giving out $1,000 incentives for people to get back to work. And the only reason why they want people to go back to work is because the governments need to make money off of you while you're working. That's the only way the government gets money is when they tax the fuck out of you and take your money. And you
Yeah, but
know,
people, but people need to start moving. I know it. This is not the way of living of, but we need to start moving and start also working. And because we're gonna stay at home and do nothing, we have to have a purpose. You have to have a purpose. Everybody has a mission on this planet.
oh
You
yeah,
know.
well out here, you know what they do with the money? They go on vacation, dude. Like the people out here, like the ones that are not working, they getting their checks every week, $750, like a week.
yeah,
Okay, that's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
there's a lot of Americans that are coming here. Yeah,
Yeah, they go
I
on
think
vacation.
there's a lot of Americans coming here now.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
so they're more relaxed with the rules there in Aruba? Like what's going on? Like with the virus, supposed like the pretend virus, but yeah, damn, Alex is going in and out. That's a cool picture though. Look how Alex looks. He's smoking. He's frozen. But that's a hell of a fucking picture. That's a cool picture. Damn, Alex, you're frozen. But yeah, the travel is back and running again. People are out traveling again and going, spreading their wings. Um, all because they got their vaccines and they're able to travel. I mean, only because you got your vaccine doesn't mean that you're immune to the virus. It doesn't mean that you won't get the virus. Shit, there's people that have gotten the virus, like not the virus, they gotten the vaccines, and a few weeks later they end up being sick and worse than they were before. So there you are, Alex. What's up? I don't know. I think your internet's acting a little weird out there, Alex. You got the coolest scene though. I gotta give it to you. You got the best backdrop, but the
There's
internet
no
is
need
like,
to take the stupid
oh no,
vaccine. The number
oh no, Alex, you're breaking up, dude. Fucking internet. Every time they trying to suppress us. They don't want us to talk to each other. They're trying to fuck everything up. Alex is. You may want to drop off and then come back on because I think that internet or something is just a little wonky right now on your side. We can't even hear you at all. Like you're coming in bits, like intermediate bits. But as Alex works on his section there, he we gotta get him to figure that out and come back because I know Alex has something in his mind that he wanted to share. Um, yeah, now that they're letting people come back into the country and a lot of Americans are going to Aruba and stuff, you got to think like, okay, you got the tourists coming back, so now you're gonna get more tourist dollars. Um, it'll be good for the country, but is it really good on the long run? As Alex is working his way back in here, there you go. Yo, Alex.
yeah.
Yo, yo, yo. We hear you a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Now, yeah, we hear you. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you speak
Yeah.
if you're clear. I don't know. The internet keeps going in and out on you, man. I think it's probably where you're at, or I don't know what's going on. Do you have is it under Wi-Fi or using like cell internet? Yeah, you see,
Oh,
It's actually
No,
wonky. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's no good. No good signal. You keep breaking up. Like we don't even hear you at all. Like we heard a little bit, but it's yeah. You see, uh, well, we'll get Alex to work on that. It's probably something simple. It's just they trying to suppress him from talking. Like Alex's voice is very powerful, so whatever he says puts into the universe. It actually carries on. So
yeah, and
go,
that
Alex.
uh, it's just no, everything. I just keep the internet keep finding out. I see numbers, right? So I know there's a higher source in control of everything. So no fear, no fear. Meditate, keep your energy straight, and everything's gonna be all right. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. It's just stop the fear, but then like
No fear.
no fear. Things will work itself out. In the long run, um, we hope things work itself out. Um, so how in
It's gonna work
Aruba,
itself.
yeah, in Aruba, how welcoming are the Arubans to fellow outsiders coming into their country? Um, like, is it something that's welcoming that they want them to come?
Yeah,
Like,
because Aruba is the Aruba. One of the pillars of Aruba is the tourism. So we depend on tourism. But our sister island, Curacao. Those people there are different. They
mhm.
don't want no Dutch people, no Americans, no outsiders coming there because they thinking they have the virus and they gonna bring it there to them, and they don't have it, so they want outsiders to stay outside. They don't want them to come there. So, but they have
Yeah,
other thinking. They just need to be educated, and it's gonna be good. Yeah,
yeah. Because to be
but
honest with you, I mean, you
yeah,
guys need the money. You need the tourist money. That's how the country survives.
yes.
You need
This
you need.
this one.
Go ahead.
No, no, no. You're right. Like Aruba, like most of the Caribbean islands, and I think other countries too, that depends on the tourism. So if you kill that, you kill the economy, you kill the jobs of the people, you have more depression.
Mhm.
Look, when abuse at home went up, that's something that they're neglecting. But I saw that in the research in the U.S. and also in Holland. So I think it happened all over the world, also in Aruba. Yeah, so it happened all over the world. So the
Mhm.
lockdown is just making things just worse. People need to go out, moving, travel, be free. And this virus,
Mhm.
how are you gonna put the world on a lockdown for a virus that if the survival rate is 99.9999969%,
Mhm.
and if the chance of you dying of it is 0.0000321
Mhm.
percent, so it's not even 1% that you're gonna die if you take it. And the people that died of it is also questionable because CDC admitted that when it was at 200,000 Americans that died, they admitted that only 4% died to COVID. COVID. 98%. No, see,
Mm-hmm.
yes, 96% had other illnesses that they died of
Mhm.
that caused.
Underlining.
But only 4% of the 200,000. But they admitted it, but they didn't. That didn't came in the news. But they're still pushing that. Oh, look, now I think it's at a half a million. People like half a no, 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 it's not half a million. They died. They never isolated the virus, and the PCR test is also not valid because the person that invented it say that you cannot test illnesses with it. You can manipulate it to get whatever you want out of it. So
Mm, mm, mm.
that I talk with the minister here. We have a minister. Yesterday I laid down the facts on him. He couldn't say shit to me. He didn't talk long with me. He walked away. He keep it short. But I thinking of going. I always speak my mind. I don't care what people say. I don't care. I always speak my mind. They're gonna find out if people don't listen now. Well, they're gonna listen the hard way. Easy. I did my part. So I good.
Yeah, you're good. And that's the hard part. People really don't listen, man. It's hard to get people to listen. It's not easy. And that's one
No,
thing that
that's the thing. Yeah.
no, go ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
Oh no, that's no. You're right. People don't listen. Like I had that problem with my mother that only watch like news, and she
Mm,
was like, "Yeah, you have to wear a mask and shit in the beginning." Then I told her,
mm,
you know what virologists wear when they're working with viruses. She didn't know. I tell my nephew, "Hey, check out virologist working in the lab. Check a picture of it. Google it." And he Googled it. I show my mother, look what they wear when they're working with virus. So you think that stupid mask is gonna protect me? What about my eyes, my ear? Porions
mm.
when you sweat it, or porions go open so they can go in it easily. And sell from the mat, the box of the mask, it says it doesn't protect you against the virus. The virus is too small; it just go through the mask. It's
Yeah,
nanomillimeter, so
and
it's not gonna
that's
protect you. It says on the when I laid that on my mother, and I also told her that in the U.S. the doctor are getting paid X.
hmm. Oh no, it's
Right.
breaking up. No,
If the-
no, it's breaking up. No, I'll be. You hear this?
No,
It's breaking up.
no.
Damn, and he's talking good too. Fuck. It always happens when he has something good to say. It fucks him up. It fucks up his what he's gonna say. There you go, Alex.
yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Dude, every time you have something good to say, it fucks
Um,
up. But you were talking about your
yeah,
mother
hey,
and stuff.
just instance that I tell you. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Now she's woken up and she's not taking the vaccine. But when I showed her that, she's gonna say nothing. She just walked off because I was right. I gave her information. I presented her. I showed her
Mm,
things she didn't know. Like for a lot of people, don't know that the vaccine is still in test stages till 2023. I went on the FDA site and
mm.
showed them people, look what is said on the site. It's still in test phase. It's
Yeah,
unapproved. It's
it's it,
unapproved.
it's only approved. It's only approved for emergency purpose now. It's only approved for emergency, but it's not approved.
Yeah. And even if FDA says it was approved, I wouldn't trust FDA because Bill Gates has a lot of Bill Gates have funded them. Bill Gates has share in there, so I don't trust them either way.
Yeah, I don't trust the FDA
But it's not
for
a
shit. They had it has the
no,
FDA seal, then it's good. Like no, that's where I question it even more. You know how many dollar bills had to go into getting that seal? Like I don't know. I don't just things I don't trust is the government.
millions.
One of them. But you heard. Listen to this. I hope you're not
No.
gonna try to be a millionaire or anything off of crypto. But crypto payments above $10,000 will be reported to the IRS under the new Treasury plan. So if you're planning to make over $10,000 or trying to cash out, you're gonna have to pay taxes on it. government started to get infringing into the crypto, and they trust me, they're not going to try to lose money out of this. Damn, Alex dropped off. Every time he has something good to say, man, freaking internet was acting a little weird.
Okay.
It's like the news hypnotizes people. It's all a hypnosis, and they have you come back every day at a certain time to be hypnotized, and then it's always about the same stories, and then you get a couple of tragic stories in between the same stories, and then you get your weather update, and then you get your fashion trends, whatever, and then maybe something local they'll report on, and maybe one or two good, feel good stories, but the rest of the whole Santa cast is nothing but craziness. You know, it's just I don't know. It's just weird how they just forcing the individuals to vaccinate. Like, and they're like, no, it's free, don't worry, it's all good. Here for you. Yeah, but then all the side effects that comes with it, it comes free too, right? And I got to experience that shit. Like, come on, that's not fair. Oh, but we're gonna give you a free Dunkin' Donuts card, a gift card, and we're gonna give you baseball game tickets and free transportation tickets, like for the train. Or you live in Louisiana, we'll give you a bucket of seafood, whatever the crawfish. Or if you're in Ohio, you have a chance to become a millionaire. In New York, also, we'll give you a scratch off. 1 in 9 wins. You can win either $20 up to $5 million, and that's only for the new vaccinated. Like only for new people that come in to get vaccinated. I mean, I think that's fucked up when you have to put some kind of like bribe or incentive into something that's given to you for free. That's not free. If you're giving me things that have value and that has monetary value to it, as saying that it's free, that's not free. You're bribing me into taking the medicine. You're pushing me to taking the medicine because you're trying to give me something of value, and that should be illegal. If you stand behind your vaccines and you know that it's effective and you know 100% that you stand by it and there's no if buts whats, you wouldn't be giving out anything for people to come and get your vaccine. People will come like everywhere to get it. But that's where I get thrown off is when they start giving away shit. Because that there's nothing free about that. That's actually scary. You know, fucking Ohio, you have a chance to become a millionaire if you go and get the vaccine. Like, is it really worth it? And the fact that they're giving away money from taxpayers' money, I think that's fucked up. Because the taxpayers' money shouldn't be given away like that. They're supposed to be the money's supposed to be used, in a certain way to help the state and help the infrastructure of the state. But yet you're gonna take the money and give it to individuals because they got a vaccine. I don't know. I just something about it I don't trust. It's not good. Not good. It's just when you smell the shit, it's shit, man. It's not good. And this guy needs to be dumped. Like, I can't wait till Trump gets back in office and he just fires his ass. Like the first day he gets in, he's like, "Okay, let's get back to business. You enjoyed your time off? Yeah, okay. First thing I need to get done here, Fauci, you're fired. Get the fuck out of here." There you go. That's how you start change. Get rid of the garbage because everyone thinks that this guy's the savior. He's the modern day Jesus Christ. Like, get the fuck out of here. Not good at all. It's not good. It's not good. The world is suffering. The world, is going through a lot. And the thing is, like, you can't really travel freely anymore because of this supposedly virus. Um, like in the EU, which is the European Union, you're gonna need a COVID travel pass to be able to move freely. And in some countries like Australia, if you're not vaccinated and you visit their country, once you get there, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You can't go to Australia for just 1 week. You can't go to Australia for 2 weeks because you're going to be stuck in a hotel for 2 weeks. Once you're done with your 2 weeks, then you can enjoy the third week. Oh, but that's not it. That's not all. Because before you come back to the United States, you got to get tested and make sure you're negative 3 days prior and day of. You have to take a test, make sure you're negative, and then once you get into the United States, you have to quarantine here for like another week or two. That doesn't even sound right. It doesn't sound right at all, man. That shit sounds crazy. Some fucking crazy talk. Let me see. Anything else? Freaking. Oh, man. I can feel rain coming because it's hurting me. It's hurting my body. I can feel the pain in my body. It's like I hate feeling so much pain, but it is what it is. I just try to deal with it. And dealing with exes, and then on top of everything I gotta deal with on my everyday life, it's like, ugh, it's not good. Not good. I mean, I still want to know how many people are friends with their exes. We're gonna find out. Poultry. Let me see the chickens. Retail chicken prices surge, but farm gate prices plummets. Huh. This is in India, I think that's going on. I guess Florida is battling a little fire that happened. I guess they had to use a helicopter to drop water over in Indian River County. 200 acres has burnt so far. That closed I-95 for a certain portion amount of time while they're battling the fires. Yeah, it's gonna be fire season, man. There's gonna be a lot of fires. Like California, your fire season's not up yet. That's just they're gonna have crazy fires. I hope that they protect the redwoods. That'll be sad to have the redwoods burned down. That would be sucks. 'Cause they got trees there that's been there for so long. But you're gonna have some asshole do it on purpose and burn down the redwoods. Yeah, I was just taking a look around the news and stuff. There's not much going really for me to. I mean, there's stuff going on, but it's like the same shit, just a different day. Man, it's just a lot of gossip news. Yeah, just just enjoy your life. That's all I can say. You know, just enjoy your life. Try to do what you can for yourself, and okay. There's nothing else to talk about, really. I mean, it's like the Wanda sells off its AMC theater stake for $426 million. That's a Chinese it's a Chinese company that used to own AMC. I think they're selling back the because they saw they wasn't making money, and now with the virus they lost so much. So I guess they sold their company. So they're officially exiting the U.S. The theaters. So let's see. So AMC disclosed that Wanda sold all but 10,000 shares in the past week, netting 426.7 million. But they still got 10,000 shares. The previous sold. Okay, that's pretty big because that's the one thing that was I that's one thing that was burning me about AMC is when they let this Chinese company come and buy them up, and I thought that was horrible. That was a horrible move, and I guess they're going back to their like they're kind of like reversing that deal. Okay, let's see. This Microsoft CEO responds to news of Bill Gates affair with employees. The new CEO. That's fucked up. Bill Gates was a horny dog. You know, that's it. That's what he was. And he was married too, and he don't give a fuck. That now, do you trust someone like that? Like,
No,
now he has, how can he be respected, and how can you believe in someone that's a dirty dog? Yo, he was cheating on his wife. He was banging other employees. That's crazy. You know, that's real crazy. They know where I'm rich, bitch. That's like one of those. I'm rich, bitch. I can fuck whoever I want. You're not gonna know until later. It comes back at you, and it bites you right in the ass. Yo, what is this? NFT. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Albie? That NFT that they sell, like they kind of like auction certain videos, whatever, and like it belongs, like it will belong to you. Like I don't know. I don't know about this NFT thing. And what is NFT stands for? I don't know what it even stands for. But people are making money off of it. But people are trying to sell shit like NFTs and to make money. Kind of like a digital art type of shit, but it's like a I don't know. It's some weird shit. I don't know what the NFT is. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some reading on that to know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know about selling videos, clips, and then when someone owns it, they own it. I guess someone else owns it. I don't get it. I don't get that shit. I mean, that sounds. I don't know. That sounds too fishy. That sounds weird. You got one guy here. This 25-year-old says he's a millionaire after investing early in Ether and Bitcoin. So, you can become a millionaire if you want, right? But you got to remember it comes with headaches too. Because, like they say, the more money you have, the more problems, right? That's what Puffy used to say. More money, more problems. That's all it is. More money, more problems. The more money you have, the more problems you're going to have. Are you able to handle the problems? Yeah. So it's crazy. They don't say how much he's made or anything like that, but he said he became a millionaire by crypto. But I'm like, yeah, but that's a big risk. And now the government is getting behind it. Where the treasury, the new plan is, if you're gonna cash out above $10,000, accumulation above 10,000, you got to pay taxes on that shit. It's crazy. Um, Tag team, if you want. I'll be. Let's do crypto talk. You want to do crypto talk? Where's Albie? Albie. Let's see if Albie's here. Albie. Oh Lord, Albie's not responding. Tag team, how you doing? We'll talk crypto. I'll talk crypto real quick because it is ask me anything. So you asked the question, now I'm gonna nail it to you. Um, Albie, gotta scream at Albie. Are you there, Albie? Did you pass out? I cannot help you if you passed out. I don't think he's there. I don't hear him. Oh no! Don't tell me Albie's out. He'll be back if he is. But okay, tag team, you ready for this? Like, I'm not gonna sing your song, but a tag team back again. She backing it up in 21. Go for doggy coin. Go for your doggy coin. Um, I'm going to invest into Doggy Coin. I'm gonna probably maybe throw in some money at it because it's very cheap. Albie's here, so I don't Albie's not here, but he is here somewhere. Um, the Doggy Coin, the that's what it's called. I think it's called Doggy Coin. Um, I think that one's gonna be it's very low, very low right now. Like maybe next month, like for me, I may invest in it. I'm thinking about maybe investing, I don't know, maybe $500 in it. About I want to say about 500, anywhere between 500 and 1,000. I'll probably invest in it, and then I'll set it aside, and I'll give it to my niece on her 18th birthday. So whatever money between now and 18 years from now, whatever it accumulates, I give it to her so she could buy a car if she wants. Yeah, the doggy. It's funny name. Oh, doggy, 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 doggy. I like it. I like the name. That's it's like we're gonna do some doggy, doggy style. So yeah, I think that one's gonna be one to watch. Definitely one to really watch. It will pick up in value. I'm thinking. Listen, I just got a niece. My sister just had a baby, so it's my first time being an uncle. So I'm thinking investing for the future for the child. So I'm thinking maybe anywhere between $500 $1,000 that I can invest, and then put that aside. Like let it sit there for 18 years, and whatever accumulates, it accumulates, and then cash out. And that way, possibly she'll be able to buy herself a brand new car. In the future, she got a brand new car, or she wants to put it down on a house. You know, that's her discretion. Yeah, I would like for her to go to school, and she is going to be going to school and going to college and everything. So that's not a worry about that. But transportation, you know, is a key. So to make sure she has a vehicle and a place to call home. But from 18 years now, if I buy the doggy coin, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of money. 18 years from now. Shoot, I'll be I'll be still not here. But let me see. He'll come back. He'll come back. We'll try to get him on. Um, yeah, the doggy. Go for the doggy. Ether. Um, precious metals are always gonna be um in demand. Um, silver is always gonna be good. Gold, you can't lose with gold. It always holds its value. But if you want to go with the cryptos, Bitcoin has its problems. It's going to have its problems. So that's one is going to be like up and down a little bit. It's kind of like a little roller coaster ride with them. But the doggy one, yeah, because there's going to be a lot of hype on it, and it's going to get hyped up. So the price, it's low. You buy now, you save for later, and then whatever interest and whatever money accumulates for 20 years. For me, I think it'll be investment, because even if I pass away, they cannot touch that until she's 18. And when she turns 18, then the crypto will be transferred to her, and whatever amount is in there, she can have for herself, so she can buy herself a car or a house or whatever she wants for herself. But that's a very long term investment. Hey, Macabre, how you doing? Yeah, wow, 18 years. Yeah, it's you got to set money to for the future, right? You got to plan for the future, save for the future. And when you get something like Coin comes across, or some kind of one that's like it's really low, but it's gonna pick up steam. I think this is the time to go ahead and just invest on it, and then just let it ride it out. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna change. Like the Bitcoin and all that stuff. Once it gets regulated, and once the governments start getting into it and start regulating it and start taxing it, like there's already reports that they're gonna start taxing those that over $10,000 accumulated in Bitcoin. That the Treasury is gonna take a percentage of that money. You're not gonna get away with it. They the governments and the tax man, trust me, they're always going to get their fair share and get their money. And it sucks because that's how the world operates, right? You got to pay your fair share. There's nothing free. Nothing free. You got to pay for everything. And yeah. Oh Lord. This is funny in a ways. In North Carolina, Dirty Dozen. We call them the Dirty Dozen. 12 North Carolina students charged with putting eggs, meat, and school HVAC system as prank. Wow. The high school students got charged. And then on top of that, it cost $5,000 worth of damage. Well, those kids going to have to pay up, the damages, split it amongst the 12, give them community service, and tell them, don't do it again. They don't need to charge them. Those charges should drop, though. I mean, it was a prank, so it kind of went a little bit too far. But that's, I guess, to scare them, they'll charge them for the destruction of property that's valued over $5,000 worth of damage. But I think that if they pay back and they come in good deeds, and they'll get the charges dropped. You think you're doing something funny, and it turns out not to be too funny, and the punishment is very hefty. Just for a laugh, it's not good. I'm trying to find this report that I saw earlier. Yeah, so if you're going to travel, if you want to travel anywhere around the world, you're going to need to be vaccinated. You're going to need to be vaccinated. And that's where they're going to get people, because people want to go on trips. They say, "Oh, I want to go here. I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to," like for me, I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Amsterdam. Who doesn't want to go to Amsterdam? Like, I would pick someone to go to Amsterdam with me. Who wants to come to Amsterdam with me? And Alex would be like, "Hell yeah, fuck yeah, I'll meet you there. Alex, you can meet me at Amsterdam, buddy. I'll buy you a joint in the smoke shop for sure. It'll be the biggest joint they have." But I would like to go with someone, and and go in a little group and meet up in Amsterdam and enjoy Amsterdam, get high as fuck, like for sure, enjoy the red light district, enjoy the whole atmosphere, and then once done, fly over to Iceland. Fly to Iceland and go to their thermal pools. Go to the thermal pool, and then check out the volcano. Check out the volcanoes. Check out, there's a lot of cool things that Iceland has to offer. And I want to go. My only thing is that I have to be vaccinated, and I'm like fighting against it because I don't want to be vaccinated. So that's where they're gonna get the people. They're gonna submit. People submit. They'll be like, "Fuck, man, I really want to go on this trip. Fuck it, I'll go get the vaccination." And that's what they're hoping. That's why they're opening everything up now. They're like, "Yeah, yeah, everything's open," but there's a catch. It's open, but you need to be vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask. Like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Yeah. Out here, they're opening up everything. Everything open for business. Yay! They saying Connecticut has like the highest vaccinated state per capita in the United States that's vaccinated. And I think 20% of 12 through 16 have gotten their first dose of the vaccine of the Pfizer. I'm like, these numbers are a little fishy. You got some fishy numbers. It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't add up. Because there's a lot of people that I know that are not vaccinated. So they're saying it's more than half of the people in the state is vaccinated. I go, well, I don't know where you're getting these numbers from because there's a lot of people that I know ain't vaccinated and they're not getting vaccinated. They don't want it. They tell me the same thing that I tell you guys. Give it to India. Give it to them. Because if I'm gonna die one way or another. I'm gonna die. If it's gonna be the virus killing me, or am I gonna fall down and break my neck again and kill myself, or am I gonna hang myself? One way or another, I'm gonna fucking die. So I'm not gonna live my life in fear. Like, fuck fear. Let's see here. Here it is. Crypto payments. Okay. And this is coming from the Treasury. This is a plan from under the Treasury. So crypto payments above $10,000 will be reported to the IRS under Treasure Plan. So the fact that the Biden administration wants businesses to report cryptocurrency transactions with the values of at least $10,000 to the Internal Revenue Services. Cryptocurrencies already pose a significant defection problem because of the it's so like crazy because you could do tax evasions and you could avoid paying taxes and on money that you're making like crazy money and you're not paying taxes on it because the government wants your money. It's your money, right? And you're investing in it, and yet you still got to pay taxes on that. On money that you're using, your own money. The government wants money from that too. So basically, this is supposed to make the government some money, and people that are hoping that like, they get sneaky, right, and invest everything on Bitcoin and then cash out and get all the money and be like, yay. No, you're going to have to pay money on that. You're going to have to pay taxes on that. Wherever you're from. The U.S. law already requires that trades and businesses report cash payments of more than $10,000 to the federal government. So you have to report anything that's over 10,000. You have, like right now, if I go buy a car, right, and the car is valued, let's say 30,000, and I go pay $30,000 straight up, all cash, they have to report that transaction to the IRS because it was above $10,000 and it's a cash payment. They have to report it to the IRS. Yeah. You have to pay taxes and everything. Even if you're paying cash, you gotta pay taxes on that too, and they have to report it to the IRS. Yo, where's the freedom? There's no freedom if you have to pay taxes. Where's the freedom at? You got to always have Uncle Sam sniffing your ass. Where's the freedom? But it's the thing is that it's the problem is that the bad guys are using it for bad things. Okay, like we had this pipeline craziness with the shutdown, with the hackers demanding $5 million in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Remember, a lot of those things are you could get that money and then you could transfer it all different accounts, all different places around the world, and it could be like a mouse hunt, in a world that's as big as it is, and the money could be spread everywhere digitally. That's the problem with cryptocurrency. It's not. It's kind of like the Wild Wild West in crypto. But if you want to invest for the future and not worried about the IRS, you know, just think in your mind and have in your mind that you are going to be taxed. You will be taxed anything over $10,000. And trust me, I think it's going to go even lower as time goes on. It's going to be like a system where every transaction is going to be taxed. So, I mean, jump on it now before it gets a little too crazy later. Go with the Dogecoin. My energy on that is good. Elon Musk is actually, pushing on Dogecoin too. And it has a lot of good in it. It's not like Bitcoin, like they use fossil fuels to mine whatever they're mining. There's other clean energy investments that you could get into with the crypto exchanges. So, do your homework. But Dogecoin is one. I would I would stick with that one and just let it ride. It's low. It's not that expensive. It's gonna creep up. The value is gonna creep up on it, and it's gonna you never know. Like you're saying, it's what 43 cents now, 34 cents now. 34 cents. Imagine, I don't know, 18 years from now, sucker could be what $1,000. Now where's Bitcoin at? I don't even think Albie's back. Let me see if Albie's back. Albie, are you there? Albie. I don't hear Albie at all. Okay, he's not back yet. So you can imagine, okay, let's say it's $1,000 for one Dogecoin that you paid 34 cents for. Do the math. You're gonna have a lot of money. But you just gotta remember you gotta pay taxes on that money. That's all. It's a good investment for the future. It's a good investment. I mean, I can't turn that down. But the problem right now, like Bitcoin, there's a big sell off right now. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies had a big sell off earlier this week. I think it happened where the Bitcoin prices it was down like $37,000 down from a high of over 63,000 in mid-April. So you're going to have ups and downs, and people are going to lose and win. Right now, I feel like this is a time where people are just cashing out. they're getting their money and they're going to go on vacations. They're going to be doing things. So now that they got this article about, they're going to possibly get taxed over $10,000 a transaction you're going to be taxed on. A lot of these people are like, fuck it, let's cash out now, take the money. We'll do whatever we got to do. We'll invest in other things. I think that was the little panic that happened this week. But you're going to have moments like that. But then you're going to have really good moments where you're going to, it's going to take off. And if Doggy, you're getting at 34 cents a coin, you invest, $500 and just set it to the side and just let it accumulate by itself. Like for me, I invest anywhere between 1,000, 500, maybe 1,000 to make it more, appealing. Sure. Let me see. If that sucker goes, how many coins can you get from $1,000? Oh, I'll tell you right now. Get about 2,941.17 coins. Then you multiply this. Let's say it reaches $1,000 in the future. You're looking at 2,941,176 and 47 cents. If Dogecoin was to explode and hit $1,000, you'll have 2.9, almost $3 million. It depends. It's a risk. It's all risk. Because remember, you're planning for the future. Yeah. And the value is going to go up and down. So that's just an estimate at 2.9. It could be a lot less than that. You could be just sitting at like, a couple of $1,000s and still don't take off, but still profitable. Or it could explode and you could be a millionaire just for investing now and you get it later. But when you get it later, you got to remember, you're going to have to pay taxes on that. So if you're a millionaire, you're going to be taxed like a millionaire. Remember what I said. More money, more problems. More money, more problems. And please, don't be friends with your exes. Like, I'm not friends with my ex, but my ex is thinking that he's my friend. And I'm like, I'm not your friend. I'm not friends with exes. Keep texting me. I'm like, yo, don't you have someone else to text? Don't text me. I am like, that's not my thing. I don't be hooking up with exes or talking to exes. Like, fuck that. Yeah. Just, I mean, if you're gonna get back with me, get back with me. But I ain't gonna have anything in between. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. No. I'm not gonna set myself up for failure. Fuck that. I already know there's a failure already once. Ain't gonna be, fool me once. That's shame on me. Fool me twice. No, fuck that. You ain't fooling me again. I ain't gonna fall for that shit. That's like falling into a trap. It's like falling into a trap that you don't want to be in. But The doggy coin, I like it. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know so much about it, but the energy on it, it's a good energy. I don't know if anybody else is here in the room or in the chat and stuff, but if you have opinions on it, that's that you can let me know. But I'm gonna look up on the doggy coin right now. Um, I don't know what the crypto on the doggy is, but when I do invest in it, I am gonna invest about. I'm gonna invest about 1,000 because if it even makes money above 34, you gotta remember it's a long term investment. So I'm not looking at a short term gain off of a long term investment. I'm letting that shit ride. I'm gonna put it in a safety deposit box and just let it ride. And I'll put it in my will that the money goes to my niece on her 18th birthday, and the money is put there for her to buy a car, to buy a home, and for her schooling and anything that she needs in the future that she'll be taken care of. You know, but things like that's a very long term investment. So we're looking at the forecast. This is the forecast, right? Doggy will most likely reach $1 in the running up to 2023, but eventually hitting about $1.03 by 2031. I think it's gonna be more than that. Um, I think it's gonna be worth a lot more than what they're thinking. Um, a lot of people are saying that therefore Dogecoin would never reach 100 per coin. However, from the experts of Bitcoin and Ethereum, we expect that Doge will eventually reach $1 because this has fair most potential than Bitcoin. Even Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk believes that Dogecoin is underestimated. When you hear words like that, underestimated, the the underdog. Come on. No, I have not for Ripple. No, I have not on that one. But if I'm just saying, if it reaches $10, you know, in the future, Dogecoin, and you bought it at 34 cents. Okay, let's do the math. Multiply that by 1,000 because if I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna buy 1,000 of them. So multiply by 0.34. So it's 340. And then at 10, let's say about $10 a coin, 3,400. Hold on. But that's per coin. If it goes up to $10 per coin, the more it goes up, the more money it is. You understand? If Dogecoin explodes and hits like crazy amount, like $1,000, that's what you're hoping. That's you buying it at 34 cents, right? And you're going and you're buying 1,000 of them. you see about 340 coins, and then you multiply that by, they give you 1,000 per coin, almost $340,000. You know, it's like it all depends on how the market is at the time and what we don't know the future. We don't know the value of it could be anything. But I just know it's going to be successful. Yeah, and that's a good amount. That's a good amount, at least to put it away and not have to worry about it. I'm just checking something out real quick. Sorry about the silence. Um, and you're betting on long term on this thing. Now, if it hits like Bitcoin, like how Bitcoin exploded to like 60 something $1,000 per coin, you will be a millionaire. You'll be a millionaire if Dogecoin explodes. If Dogecoin becomes like a Bitcoin and trades in the thousands, oh, you're gonna have a lot of money. It's just with this type of thing, it's a kind of risk, you know. It's like playing the long term lottery. If it hits, it's gonna be great for the future for you. If it doesn't, you know, at least you probably make your money back, you know. But it's a gamble. It's like gambling. You're gambling on future earnings, and every year, and it all depends on the coin too, because like the how the market adjusts and does its thing. I mean, it's anything's possible. Anything is possible. But to buy some and put it away, you know, like I'm probably gonna do. I'll probably buy, you know, probably about 500 doggy and maybe another 500 or something else, and then just let it ride, and just give it to my niece, because I don't think I'm gonna be here 18 years from now. I don't think so. I don't think I'll be here 18 years from now, but it's okay if I'm not here. At least the legacy will continue, and the money will continue to be built up until she's at a ripe age of 18 that she could use the money for her benefit. Let's see if Albie's back. I don't know. I think Albie went to eat and do dishes. Albie. Yeah, he's still not back. But he stepped out. I think he went to buy medicine too. I think I had heard him say that he was gonna go and get medicine, and get some medicine to smoke. But I'm gonna be here for a little while. I'll be here for a while. I'm trying to make this a little long show today. Um, because if I'm not on here, I'll end up falling asleep. I end up falling asleep and not feeling too good, because I haven't been feeling good lately. I got a lot of headaches, and my head's been acting up a little bit. But I do need to get as a snack. So let me go get that snack real quick, and I'll be right back. Yeah, give me one moment. One moment of silence. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Let me check that Ripple. Do you know what's it trading at? Hold on. Let me see what's it trading at. Doesn't really say anything. Let me see. Okay, you see, texting, you've been getting headaches too? Okay. You're not the only one. There's others that have been getting headaches. My headaches have been very severe. This whole week, I have not had a good week. Tuesday, it started late Monday going into Tuesday, and the whole week I haven't been feeling good. We did experience a solar flare, a geogenetic solar flare came and put a lot of energy into our ionosphere, and we're getting a lot of residue energy from it, and it's causing people to get nauseous and have headaches, like severe headaches. And those that are sensitive, real sensitive, will end up having heart attacks, and you know, not good right now. But yeah, I've been having crazy headaches to the point that it's putting me down. Like the headache, like I had to lay down because if I didn't lay down, like I was gonna fall down. But there's been a lot of energy, um, especially from this solar storm that came through. That it was a Earth facing solar storm. So those that are really kind of sensitive and that like mentally with headaches and stuff, it's gonna hit you pretty weird. And it's the thing is that the headache is gonna last for a good period of time. You know, it's something that's not gonna be like, oh, it's on and it goes. No, it'll last for a few days too. Like it'll go away and then it'll come back. And that's how my headache's been. It's been like up and down with them. I'm trying to see what's the price of this Ripple thing is right now. What's today? Let me check this one. Mm, let me see. It's down right now, but it's at 90.94. So it's 94 cents a Ripple. Down. It was in a downward trend. I'm just looking at it. Um, the information that's provided here. It went. It was as low as 17 cents and went as high as almost $1.94. No, $1.96. This is a thing that's going on since 2013. Um, trying to think because that's half the value it was before. The ticker is XRP. Yeah, I got it. I got XRP. I got the XRP USD on the coin market right now. I'm looking at it as is going for 94 cents.
And it's been trading down. It opened the market down and it's trading down. It lost 22 cents um, as of last night. It lost 22 cents overnight. Um, this is another one that has potential. Let me see let me look at the long. Let me look at the long term. At one point, it spiked. It spiked in what year was this? This was in January 1st of 2018, where it's almost like $3. I'm trying to get it to where it's at almost $3. Oh, above $3. That's that one year that it traded really, really well. It went as high as $3.37. It's trading downwards though. Right now, the market is taking a hit because of Bitcoin. So right now, the market's going downwards on the crypto, but that's not going to last long. Right now, it's just it's a little slippery wave right now. And I think I'm gonna invest the $1,000 and um, pick out a few different ones. This XRP, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the real time trading on it, like the aftermarket trading, and it's trading downwards. So if you're gonna invest right now, you know you're gonna take a hit because it's gonna go downwards, but it is gonna rebound. It will rebound. Yeah, tag team. Girl, I wish you would come on here. You could talk. You don't need to bring your damn camera on. She knows that already. I haven't talked to you forever. You need to bring your butt on here. Yeah, I can even put the link out again. She's so shy, that's why. She's shy to come on. That's okay. We're talking finance here. There's another sector of the show, finance. Talk to the psychic about finance. This, let him give you his opinion on the outcome of financial outcome, I guess, or what I feel that is going to be nice and good. Um, this one's not a bad one. The XRP. I mean, it's like I said, it's trending downwards, but that's because of what happened with Bitcoin and with Elon Musk and all that stuff. No good, no good. Um, let's see, Doggy. Doggy right now is taking a hit too. It's at 32 cents right now. 32 cents. But all the cryptos are taking a hit right now. All of them. But I think Doggy long range is something to look out for. $0.32. Huh. I see it dropping a little bit more in value. It's only lost 7 cents. 7 cents? Yeah, it lost 7 cents because it closed yesterday at 40 cents. It opened this morning at 40 cents and it's at 32 cents right now. But that's across the board. That's across the board. That's I think it's gonna go up. Like it will go up, especially when you get like other people in the conversation, like Musk and other people. Let me see something. Like Bitcoin right now is taking a fucking hit. Bitcoin just lost. Bitcoin right now is trading $35,114.89. Since this morning, it's lost $5,153.81. It closed yesterday at 40,949. And it's been on a downward trend since the Elon Musk shit. It's lost its value. It's lost a lot of value today. And this is just across the board, and not only Elon Musk but the Treasury too. What they're saying and stuff about taxing it and the money and stuff. So, right now Bitcoin is taking a tumble. I call it a tumble. Is it going to come back up? Yeah, it'll come back up. But right now it's going on a little tumble, and this bitch is like Tumbelina. Jack and Jill fell off the hill, and this bitch kept going downwards. That's Bitcoin right now. Let's see. Alibaba is taking a hit also. Alibaba went downwards. It was promising at one point, Alibaba, but with the U.S. regulators and all the shit that's been going on, they're going downwards too. Let me see something, because let me see the short term on. Let me go back to the doggy. Come on, doggy. I want to see something here. They don't have future. Huh. They don't. Okay. Because you want something for long term. I guess trying to see if doggy will be a good long term. Yeah, doggy just keeps losing right now. They're just dropping, because all across the board the is dropping. The market is dropping. This is because Wall Street was struggling this week, so. And the thing is that they need to figure out how they're gonna how can you implement or take in Bitcoin or any of these cryptocurrencies as a form of payment. I think that's where the problems are. Uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty. But it's, I don't know. I just, because anybody could say something and then it could tumble, and people lose money. Like Elon Musk, he opens his mouth, you lose money. It's like, fuck, man. If you shut the fuck up, I win money. But the reason why Bitcoin is taking a big hit today is because they're cracking down on China's mining. Because they're kind of mining like illegally and craziness, and they're mining, and there's a big crackdown on it, and that's what's throwing Bitcoin down. Let's see. That's what it is. It's the crackdowns that's going on between the Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like there's clashes as China promises severe crackdowns on the cryptocurrency and illegal securities activities. So that's where the fear is, and that's where the money is losing because people are cashing out. But there's a lot of people that love Doggy Coin. I don't know. It's and I'm feeling the energy of it too. I'm feeling the love of Doggy Coin, even though it's. I'm looking at the data, you know, price wise and stuff like that. Because like you go way back and check the data, like through Yahoo. You could go back and check, and steadily, little by little, it's been creeping upwards, but not so much. But it's just been very little creeping up, and it's been creeping up this year. Because last year it wasn't so bad. Let me see. Last year it was, yeah. Starting this year is when Dogecoin started going upwards, and it's gone, good amount, and then it has gone downwards. So, um, I'm looking at the conversations right now. Okay, yeah. I mean, I would just, I would invest in Doggy because it's gonna bounce back up, right? Tag team. It does reminds me of the .com era when computers started, like when the internet came out, like that. Like it feels like so new. Like don't you wish you could go back and invest in like Microsoft or, you know, some kind of like company like at a low price, and then 20 years from now that the it just explodes and it becomes like this dream come true where you become like pretty much a millionaire. I mean, this is a gamble. It's a gamble. It is. It's such a gamble. But at 32 cents, I saw it go down to 31, but it bounced back to 32. Um it's going to come back up. It'll come back up. And those who financing it, good. It's a be a good, but you have to look at it as a long term. Don't look at it as a short term. This is a long term ride, and there's gonna be a lot of things happening in between. That's gonna play with your emotions, but you gotta let it ride. You have to let it ride. But now people are talking about the crackdown, the Bitcoin crackdown. They cracked down on Bitcoin, and now that's it lost half its value. It's trading 30. Where's it at now? 34,000 now. 34,115. This thing is taking a nosedive. The market on Bitcoin has taken a big nosedive. Big time. And we're just talking about what, a few days? Not even. Shit, that was today. And it's taking a big dive. Let me check out the month. Yeah, it's taking a big dive today. Would it bounce back? Yeah, it'll bounce back, but it's taking a big hit today. There's a lot of people selling off their shit today. A lot of people. I'm looking at the live market right now. I'm looking at it right now live, and I'm like, Bitcoin is just taking a nosedive. They're now close to where they're at, $6,843.66 on the red, which is about a 16.8675% loss. Change that. 17.1185% loss. It's almost $7,000 lost within a few hours. Within 3 hours. The slide started happening at 3:05, and it's still going downwards. So right now, Bitcoin, is going through a rough phase. Is going downwards, right? So we gotta bet on the dip, right? We should buy the dip for sure. Because it's dipping, and it will bounce back. It will bounce back. Let me go back to Doggy. Yeah, 32 cents. It's only lost 8 cents today, which is a negative 20% loss today. But that's across the board. Everybody's losing crypto today. The people selling out. They're selling out. They're afraid of the government, so they're selling out. That's exactly what's happening. And that's why the market is going downwards. Let me see. What's this NAFTA Corporation? They're making money today. The NVDA. This is trading on NASDAQ right now. It's not doing too bad. The NASDAQ. Doing pretty good on the prices on that. Man, with finances, it's such a like you get into it, right? But it's interesting. It hypes you up. It pisses you off. It plays with your emotions. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's just it does play with your emotions, and money. You really want to hit it, right? Like, you want to turn $1,000 into $1 million. Is it possible? Yes, with the proper right moves at the right time, and there's anything's possible. Anything is possible. Let me see what else. Let me see. Finance Home. Let's see. The Dow is up 3.6%. Nasdaq's down 0.48%. S&P 500 is down 0.08%. Crude oil is up 3.13%, trading at 63.88 a barrel. Silver's down 1.43%. Bitcoin is what's taking a big hit today. Cryptocurrency is what's taking a big hit today. Crypto's was okay, well, at least some good news. No cryptocurrency bills coming from Congress anytime soon. So that's a little relief on that. Man, people must be disappointed in Bill Gates, because I think people lost a lot of money on Bill Gates. Foot Locker is going to be closing Foot Action stores. So let's see. Yeah, crypto's taking a big hit today. This whole week has been pretty weird, but they're taking a big hit today. And it's all because of China. Of course, blame China. That's why it went down so much. Existing home sales fall for a third straight month. Yeah, that's why like the market is so man, it's so tricky, and if you're really good at it, yeah, you could do very well in the market. You know, if you know your shit, if you know what you're doing and how to do it, when to do it. But Bitcoin ends. This is gonna, it rattles. It's rattling a lot of people right now. Bitcoin ends week in free fall with China against rattling bulls. Bitcoin in free fall mode. That's what everyone's talking about. Free fall. Okay. Well, you gotta think like this. It's a slide right now. And the thing is that Bitcoin is sliding again as threats of regulation mounts. Because they're regulating it big time. They're gonna start regulating it, and you know the crooked people are gonna be like, "Fuck, I'm out." Let's see. Yeah, everyone's just really talking crazy with this slide right now that's happening. Because you got to understand that there's a lot of people that's losing money at this moment. And we're talking about millions and millions are just disappearing. I don't know for Canadians if they're into like the Canadian markets. The there's a question here. Are any Canadian marijuana stock good buys as Ontario sees reopenings ahead? Um, I mean, it's not a bad investment. Going into the marijuana stocks, it's something that it will in the long run will pay off, especially once it gets let's say it gets federally approved, that they remove it, like they declassify it as a Schedule One. Like if they like declassifies it and make it into a more friendlier classification, then I see the prices of the stock of marijuana going up, and if they make it legal nationwide here in the United States, I can see a boom in the market for the marijuana. Um, just looking over some news real quick. But what's important is the precious metal, right? The precious metals, and not only the precious metal, um, and how they're getting it, how they're harvesting it. That's the real question. But this Bitcoin is costing people millions right now. People are really pissed off right now. I can feel it. I can feel the people mad. You're losing crazy amount of money. You're not having a good Friday right now. But there's a lot of people that likes the doggy coin. I keep seeing it everywhere. People liking doggy coin. All right, let's go back. Okay, see, doggy coin is starting to come back upwards. Now it's at 33 cents. Let me see where Bitcoin's at. It's rebounding upwards. It went up now 35. So we're starting to trend upwards a little bit on the Bitcoin, and Dogecoin is starting to trade upwards. So this is what I mean about emotional roller coaster ride. This is what happens. There's people right now that are really pissed off because they started off having millions and now they have thousands, and it's going to piss off a lot of people. Yeah, because Bitcoin has lost like nearly half of its value, and that's big. That's really big. I mean, I'm pretty sure the news are having a field day with this. If I'm talking about it, somebody else is talking about it, because this is crazy the way they're losing value on Bitcoin. But I'm gonna come up with my coin, my own coin. Where's Albie? Albie's here.
Um,
Hey, Albie's back. Hey, we're talking all this Bitcoin stuff, man. You disappeared. Hey, remember my coin that I was gonna come out with, Albie? Oh, don't tell me we lost him again. He was here. We heard his voice. I know I heard his voice. I was gonna come out with a coin. It's called What the Fuck. What the fuck? WTF. What the fuck? It was gonna be the What the Fuck coin, and it's a losing coin. You're never gonna get profits off of it, you know. But it's a coin that's gonna be like, damn, what the fuck did I do? You know, or like it's gonna be like, what the fuck did I buy this for? Like everything you use, what the fuck for everything, right? So you could get your what the fuck coins by me. It's 100% loss for you, but 100% gain for me, and it's the best coin ever, right, Abby?
Yeah.
Hey, you see, he came in the right time to agree. The what the fuck coins. Abby said he was gonna get some what the fuck coins. I told him, "Hey, man, it's not a good investment." I was upfront with him. I don't lie. I tell him, look, I'm upfront. It's a losing cause. You're gonna lose, but you're gonna get a whole bunch of what the fuck coins. And it's cool, you know. You could use it for all different things. You could use it to elevate your chair. You could glue it underneath the chair, so if you want to balance. Um, you can use the coin. You could throw it at someone if you want to get someone's attention. Um, you could use it for all types of things. It has a lot of purposes. It's not like it's a total loss, but it's a what the fuck coin. I'm gonna be trading soon. Fuck that. Man, yo, what's that? What's that WTF over there? Yo, that's what the fuck, yo. Yo, you heard that? What the fuck? That's just the best coin out there. Like, better than Bitcoin? Better. Like, what's so special about it? Yo, what the fuck? Like, come on. You use what the fuck for every moment. Like, this is a what the fuck moment. And it's going to trade as WTF. Then people are like, yo, I want to trade on that WTF. Say that's what's up. But yeah, you heard Albie about the slide that's going on?
Yeah.
The electric slide with Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies?
Uh-huh.
They got scared and everyone's selling their shit because of China. China is cracking down on mining.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. So Bitcoin lost so far. Right now they're at 36,293.
Oh.
They lost half their value.
Oh.
Today alone, they lost. Right now, they're losing 10% of their value. That's not good. It started today at over 41,000, and they're all the way down to 36 right now.
Mhm. I know it.
It's like, mm. But this is a time when opportunistic people can jump on Bitcoin, you know, because you know it's going to rebound and it's going to come up. And if you don't act now, you're going to be like, what the fuck? And you could have bought my coin. You know, that, you know, it's like, gotta get that what the fuck coin. Get it fast. I need the money. But Dogecoin, Albie, what's up? Let's get Albie's opinion because Tag Team was asking.
Well,
They're,
some color typing
they're
not
creeping,
very successful coin.
yeah, they're creeping up in value. They were down 6 cents. They're still down 6 cents, but they're trading at 34 cents again.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one of these yo-yos, Dogecoin. But I think the long run for Dogecoin is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, long term. Like long term. because it's so new. That's why. But we'll see. We'll see in the future. People are gonna kick themselves in the ass if they hear this show 20 years later and like, fuck, I could have got that shit at 34 cents. Fucking bitch. And people are mad. Like, don't get mad. Don't get mad. But hey, anything's possible at 34 cents, dude. Would you jump on it, Abby?
Huh?
34 cents a Dougie coin?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go, tag team.
Well, I got about like 150 something Dragon Queens right now from saving it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing like my purchases in the near future. Um, I'm gonna get these cryptos started, and
You
then
heard about that magnitude earthquake that happened that hit China?
yeah, I talked about it. I talked about it before. It was a 7.3 that hit central China. I don't know. If there's any. I talked about that before before you left. As I think you left, and I was talking about it. It was a big earthquake. 7.3. That's really big. That's a killer. That's what that's called. Um, let me see. Let's go earthquake. China got rattled. Let me see. We're gonna go. Let me see this video. I don't know if it's this one. No, this is another one. This is a 6.4. The new earthquake hasn't come up yet. I haven't seen any videos come up. Was earlier. This was last night's earthquake. I can show you guys real quick. Gonna get some doggy. Gonna get some doggy. Gonna buy some doggy coins. And then we'll have finance talk. We'll do it we'll do it throughout the show, I guess, right, Albie?
Yeah.
We'll do like a finance talk. All right, this was last night's earthquake. You can see, look, she's having the baby. She goes this way, and goes the earthquake. That was a rattle. That wasn't too big. That was a big look. Look how I messed up everything. Okay. Let me look for a recent video today. There's no video up yet. This earthquake just literally just happened. Not too not too far. Like it was just a few hours ago. This earthquake, because I reported it. I just talked about it, and I saw the magnitude on it, 7.3. That's a pretty strong earthquake to hit central Japan, like not Japan, China. People are trying to find videos on it. There's nothing yet on it. Yeah, there's nothing yet. I'll keep an eye to see if there's any video that comes up. I don't see anything right now. Let me see. See last hour. Okay, there's a video that just came up. I think there's a video, few videos that has come out. I could possibly show you guys. Fuck it, so you guys can see. 7.4, 7 point. Okay, let's see what we got here. Go to share screen. Let's okay. These are just
Hello friends, welcome back to Baba. Friends, earthquake with a magnitude of 7.4 left at least 2 dead. Relatively shallow depth of 10
okay. Just
kilometers.
all right. That's he just put that up. That's not.
Friends, welcome back to your channel.
He's doing
3
all.
magnitude 1000 kilometers.
Not the one I was looking for. Let me see this one. I think this one's the one that it's got that music out, but you can see the shake. I think that was from last night because that was the. This is not the 7.3. I don't think the 7.3. You would really everything would be like crazy. I think this was from last night. Yeah, I think this was from last night. But these are short. These are not the. This is not the 7.3. This is video from last night. Let's see this one here. Yeah, they're not out yet. The videos are not out. These are older videos. There's I know because I've seen them. I'd be keeping a watch on it. But there's. Let me check this channel here. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty severe earthquake to hit China. I don't know when was the last time they got hit by a very strong earthquake. .4, right in the middle of China too. There's a lot of fake videos already. You can already tell that they're infiltrating the. But 7 actually, some saying 7.4, some saying 7.3. In reality, it might be a 7-pointer. Still, very severe earthquake. With these major events happening like this, people are gonna die. And there's lots of people. They're it's like a sacrifice, But they got a good earthquake hit in central China. That's big. That's big. And we still dealing with this residue from this solar storm that we got hit by. So there's a lot of residue that's hitting us from the solar flare and from the geomagnetic storm that we're going through right now. It's gonna cause a lot of these earthquakes and a lot of like craziness. Like I will still be on the earthquake watch for like another 48 hours. California, heads up. This is the earth is dusting itself off a little bit. It's gonna be a lot of natural disasters this year. A lot of tragedy, a lot of natural disasters will be happening this year. A lot of loss of life. There's gonna be a lot of loss of life. But that's Mother Nature taking care of herself and making sure that you know people be put in their place. Even by death. Well, like I said, tomorrow's not guaranteed to you. So enjoy every moment you have today that you're alive, because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. I still want people to enjoy themselves, enjoy the weekend. Albie, you gonna be with me tomorrow morning for Wake and Bake?
I'll try to make it up. Depends how I stay up at night.
Oh no, that's it. That's not good. We got excuses already. Wake and bake, man. Wake and bake. You say you'd be waking up early. I'll be baking early. Yeah, man. I get up early for Saturday morning wake and bake, where we come on. And what time is wake and bake? Girl, do you really want to know? We're talking about like 6 in the morning. Like 6, 7 in the morning. I'd be on here. Last time I did it was 6 in the morning. I had My Sky 5D with me. He was on my show. Yeah. I had a good talk with him. I always have a great talk with him. And I have, special guests that come through. That's why people just got to watch my show. You see, there's always different people that come on. You never know. Because I don't put them on the title or anything like that. It's like, nah, just come and watch the show and you'll see who's on. I guess it's kind of lazy of me not putting the names and stuff, but fuck it. It's my way, right? You want to come change it? Then come over here and help me. And you can do whatever you want. But it's cool, the Wake and Bake show, because we smoke and we talk. And we started talking about a whole bunch of stuff, me and my Sky 5D. And we had another person that came on with us. I forgot the name. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. But we had a lot of cool people that come through on Saturday mornings. And who comes through the show, like Paul from Newcastle. He's another one that comes through. He didn't come on the show, but he was in the chat room. So I was up, early, and he was able to chat in the room and stuff and come on, and it was pretty cool. We had a good. It was a good Wake and Bake show. So that's every Saturday morning at 6 in the morning. Because I'd be waking up at 6. Like, I literally do wake and bake. I'll have a joint ready for me. And I wake up, brush my teeth, get myself situated, and come on the show and start the show. And it's interesting who you find so early in the morning. Because you got to remember, the world has different time zones. So you catch different people from different parts of the world at different times. Like, I'm producing this right now, but there's certain places around the world this is already nighttime. They're fucking sleeping, but they'll catch the show later. But then I'll surprise them with the Wake and Bake show on Saturday mornings, where I come on early in the morning. I just talk. We just talk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun. But 6 in the morning, people be like, hell no. I'm still sleeping. And like, fuck that, I ain't waking up early. But it's for people that are having a hard time sleeping, or they wake up early, because they're having a hard time sleeping. That's for them to come on, chill out with me, and I'll smoke up. You'll feel the effects, and you fall asleep. There you go. Perfect show. Wake and Bake. Saturday mornings. Every Saturday. Be 6 in the morning. Shoot. It's like, damn, Rick, why you be up so early in the morning? It's like, that's just how it is. I'd be waking up so early. Like sometimes like 5:30 in the morning, I'm up. I'm like, okay, I'm up. I'm good. So looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there. I know I'll be. Last time he said he was gonna be there, dude just stayed sleeping. He was knocked the hell out. He missed a good show too, but it's okay. It's all right. I had one wake and bake with Angel Munez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came on my show. I was like, "What are you doing up? It's 3 in the morning where you're at. Early in the morning." He's like, "Oh, I couldn't sleep, but I'm on the show." Like, it's so cool. He's funny. He's good people. Good. I should put the names on the fucking show. You know that before it gets out of control, because I'm gonna be doing this all the time. I need someone to do it for me. Fuck that. My head is like, I'm just one track mind. I'm not trying to get all digital and trying to edit and do all this crazy shit. No, I just need to sit here and just fucking speak my mind. Everything else falls in the cracks. We just gonna keep moving forward. And but I have had a couple of conversations with Angel Munez, and you were part of it too. I'll be one, but the early morning ones, and I'll do it this Saturday. I'll be up early, so wake and bake, wake and bake. Let's see if there's any other earthquake going on, because that was a big 7.4. That is a big earthquake. I'm surprised not seeing any of the news agencies so much talking about it at the moment, but they will be talking about it because it is a big earthquake. Biden believes pipeline hackers based in Russia. Biden thinks a whole bunch of shit, right? This guy's he's all full of thoughts. I don't know. Uh, who wants to get their genetics all fucked up? Take a shot and you will find out. Not by you, but your future generations. Because this fucking medicine, who knows what the fuck it is? To be honest with you, don't know what it is. Man, tonight's the first night that Gaza and Israel is going to be able to sleep without hearing rockets and bangs. You know, the people deserve at least one night of sleep. They suffered for like 11 days. Huh. 11 days of bombardment. $11 days. The last time they fought, it didn't take 11 days. It took a lot more than that. I think it was like 50 days or something like that that they were fighting. Um, let's see. Like people are starting to come on to report it. It's just getting on its way. People are just starting to, because they got hit by more than one earthquake. They got hit by several earthquakes. They got hit by three. I think it was three earthquakes on the southern portion of China, and then they got hit on the central portion of China. It was a 7.4. Um, It's not much video uploaded yet because remember it's hard to get news out of China anyways. So a lot of stuff is gonna be like word of mouth. Um, I think this is a massive earthquake in Qinghai, China. Qinghai. Um, they're the ones that got rattled by this. I think the 7.4. This is gonna kill a lot of people, man. And the thing is, this is happening in the nighttime, in the middle of the night. So a lot of people are sleeping during, that, during this earthquake event. Um, Man, it just sucks when shit like this happens. It's not good because there's going to be a lot of innocent lives that's going to be taken, and it's not going to be good. The news coming out from that province in China, um, our hearts goes out to them, and hopefully, there's not you know aftershocks that are greater than the 7.4 that just happened a few hours ago in China. So yeah, yeah. Oh well, that's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fucked up situation. Imagine you sleeping, you sleeping, you're dreaming, right? And you
Yeah.
have a good dream, and you're like in like another world, and you're just so happy, right? And then all of a sudden, you hear this, and then you start feeling this waving, and then this rumble, and then you start feeling the shaking, and everything's going all over the place, and you have shit falling on top of you, your roof collapsing on top of you. That's crazy. That's what happened to those people in China, man. So my heart goes out to them, and I hope the casualties are not as high as my mind is telling me right now. And you know, there's a lot of people dying right now. I hate when a lot of people die like that. You know, like India with a lot of people dying, like, and because I feel all the energy, and I feel when a lot of people die at once. It's like that rush of energy. That's why I can't go to funerals. I can't go to funerals. I don't go to burials because it's overwhelming. I get overwhelmed with energy. Not only my energy, but everybody else's energy. Yeah. But it is what it is. Man, this medicine is so good. I'm still smoking it. I'm still smoking my joint. I rolled it really good. It's a slow smoker, I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get any medicine yet?
Yeah, I went back down a little bit.
Damn, that's fucked up. Listen to this. I didn't know this. Sharks, the sharks. They
Yeah.
use they use Earth magnetic field as a GPS guidance. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sharks they use it as a GPS guidance system, and it helps them navigate.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why they like they how they get around certain parts of the world and stuff. They know how to get around because they use the Earth magnetic field to feel where they need to get to. Fucking smart. Sharks are really smart, man. That's really smart. Now they're stating that there's a tropical development is possible in the Gulf of Mexico, and it may increase flood threat in Texas, Louisiana.
Uh,
Great. Do we have to do the tropics, Albie? It's time to do the tropics.
yeah,
Oh man, here we go. It's hurricane season, right?
it's okay.
Darn it. Let me see. Let me see what we find. I don't know if it's gonna develop into anything, but there's always a possibility for heavy rains. I don't really see something like really developing anything really quick in that area because I'm looking at the radar right now. It just might be like maybe a little depression or a little, it's gonna be rain. Um, Let me see. Yeah, that's all I see. It's just like rain. I'm not even gonna bring it up because it's early in the season. We know we're gonna have a fucked up season this year. I already know that. Just checking something out real quick. Okay, I already got that one. I already saw that one. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's not. It's nothing to really worry about. I don't think. I think the media just always hypes up shit. Too early to be hyping up stuff like that. I mean, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be. We're gonna get like crazy like hurricanes this year. That's without a doubt. Um, Trying to see real quick. A lot of people. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, they don't have ground video yet, and if they did, it would take time for us to see it because it's China. You know what I mean? China is very strict with whatever comes out from China. Even if it's an earthquake, it could be anything. Like they don't release information that quick. So a lot of videos that you probably see on YouTube and stuff, they're probably older videos from other earthquakes. Because the earthquake just happened. So for a video to come out that quick, that's mostly nearly impossible, but there are people who are reporting on it or putting out videos on it. It's all good. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any other news. Okay, there's not really any other news. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's gonna be another full moon. It's a super moon too. Great. Let me see. So you got, depending on your location, you may be a part of getting a glimpse of the part of an eclipse. I guess there's like an eclipse going on too. They call it a flower moon in May because it when flowers blossom across the North America. Okay, so that's why they call it a flower moon. Let me see something. Let me see something. Fuck, it is the flower moon coming up. The super flower moon. It's May 26th. Oh, there's gonna be more earthquakes happening. There's gonna be more crazy shit happening. Albie. The super flower moon is coming. May 26th. This is gonna fuck a lot of people's energy. That's why things are starting to shake. There's a powerful, powerful energy. And then we have another supermoon in June. We have 4 supermoons back to back to back to back to back.
That's
We had
fucked up. It's a gate.
no.
It's a gate portal opening.
We had March 28th supermoon, which was the super warm moon, the warm moon. March 27th, which was the super pink moon. Now we got the May 26th, is the super flower moon. And then the one after that is the June 24th, super strawberry moon.
Wow.
So right now we're heading into this super flower moon. And then after the super flower moon, we have to deal with the super strawberry moon. This is a fucked up cycle. I'm telling you, I feel it. This is the reason why I get headaches and all this crazy shit be happening to me. It's gotta be feeling that fucking energy, man. You know, I'm real sensitive. My energy is real sensitive. But it's nice to hear motorcycles again. It's nice to hear the motorcycles.
Oh
Yeah, because they're out now. It's nice and warm. What is this? About 70. Let's see how warm it is outside. '76 right now. 76. It was a high for 78 here today. But the weekend is gonna be a bitch here. Because the temperature tomorrow is gonna be 89 for a high. Then we're supposed to get rain.
shit.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 89 and we're supposed to get like thunderstorms or something. And then on Sunday it's supposed to be 90 for a high. I'm like, shoot, that's a little too high for me. So this weekend is gonna be a hot weekend. That's all right. I'll go for a walk. Go grab something to eat. It's a good going for a walk day. I mean, tomorrow, I don't know. It's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain, so we gotta watch out for that. Let's see here. Any other news? This is a weird story. Oh wow. Illinois cops mistake urn filled with ashes for drugs.
Oh,
The guy says, "That's my daughter." Wow. Newly released body cam footage shows a father in Illinois getting super emotional as cops search an urn thinking they found his stash of meth,
huh? Your
only
dad?
to discover it was actually his daughter's ashes. In the video, the cops tells the man who's actually handcuffed in the police car and tested for contents of a small container and believed it was drugs. Immediately, you can hear the man's anguish and the father's voice as he explains it's his daughter remains and pleads with the officers to hand it over. Wow. This happened in Illinois, Springfield, Illinois. And then a
Hmm.
Springfield, Illinois cop closed the door on the man during the April 2020 traffic stop and then seemed to laugh as he tells the other officers about the situation and says the substance tests positive for meth. Hmm. Now the man suing the city. His daughter turned the ashes. It turned positive for meth. How did that turn positive for meth? Those are ashes. I don't get it. See, that's part of crazy news. That's weird. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Other than that, everything else is it's a Friday. People losing money left and right. What can we do about it? Let's smoke a joint. Wow, Prince Harry says he did drugs to numb the pain of his mom's death. Dude, you were a little kid at that time. How the hell? That's crazy. Oh Lord. Now, Kim Kardashian is claiming that her daughter or son, I don't know who it is, Saint, I think it's her son, had COVID-19. Of course, you're like an attention hog. I'm pretty sure the kid has psycho issues too. The guy like fucking, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be born into that family. That's a crazy ass family to be born into. Crazy ass Kardashians. It's a little crazy. They're a little cray cray. Yeah. Oh man, I think what time is it? I've been on for 3. Let's just try to reach it. Let's see what time is the baseball game today. I don't know if it's a 7:10 game. I'll check. Yeah, it's a 7:10 game, so we're good. I'll wrap up the show at 7 o'clock, and then tonight is a private watch party. And you know who we playing? We're playing the Mets. We're playing the Mets, and we're playing them in Miami. The Miami Marlins won the series against the Phillies. They won 2 out of 3 games against the Phillies. So, Marlins are they're creeping up little by little. They're not, they're 20-23 is their record. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're playing the first place team. I think the Mets are in first place. I'll check real quick. MLB standings. NL. Yeah, the Mets are in first place with 20 wins and 17 losses. Second place is Philadelphia. They're 22-22. Third place is the Miami Marlins, 20-23. 20 wins, 23 losses. And now we got to play the Mets a 3-game set. And there's a possibility that the Marlins could do very well in the series and turn it around. And see the Marlins coming up, man. They're not too far back. They're not far back at all. The Marlins could come back and make a run, make a nice little run. Nice little spring run going into the summer. Because the main goal is to make it to October for the playoffs. That's where we want to get to. We're trying to get to the playoffs. So if the playoffs was to start right now, Miami would probably be out of the playoffs. So Miami need to turn it up. And they can do it. Miami's a great team. It's a good team. They'll fight their way up there. Hopefully, if there's no injuries. But I guess there's some Mariners players that tested positive for COVID. Yep, Mariners COVID-19 positive test sparks concerns given club low vaccination rate. Let me see. They have one in their traveling party that has tested positive for COVID-19. And this could be within the clubhouse, could be problematic. Let's see. They're the least vaccinated team in MLB. So there's a possibility that this person is not vaccinated. So they're on the road. They're playing the San Diego Padres for a weekend series. The Yankees experienced an outbreak about 2 weeks ago with 8 individuals testing positive for COVID. And these were vaccinated individuals that got tested positive. They were vaccinated and they tested positive. You hear that? And not only one, but 8 individuals. And I think all 8 of them had taken the Johnson & Johnson. Which one player, 3 coaches, and 5 staff members tested positive. Despite being fully vaccinated. Despite being fully vaccinated. This just tells you the vaccine is not a guarantee. It's not a free like meal ticket. It's not like you get a free pass. You can still get sick. This virus can do whatever the fuck it wants. It doesn't matter what alien stuff you put inside us. It's gonna do whatever. It's gonna mutate. It's gonna get a taste of that vaccine. It's gonna be like, let me mutate with this vaccine and make it turn into a super bug. Never thought about that.
Mm-mm.
You know what's a super bug?
A big epidemic.
Shit. Then you really can't stop the wave because then it's gonna turn into a tidal wave. It's not gonna be a wave. It's gonna be a tidal wave. You know, well, we'll see what happens, right?
Yes.
We will see. But it sucks that people are still getting sick and people are still dying. They die every day. People die every day. Come on. Every day. Every day? Every day. Let me see if there's any news on it. World news. They're talking about the Princess Diana BBC interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy in that. They're still talking about this. This lady's dead, and they're still talking about her after her death. They don't let this lady be in peace. You know why? Because they never found out the truth of what really happened. That she was ambushed. Queen put a little hit on her. That's why. And took her out. Because she was going to get remarried to some Saudi guy. And the palace did not want that to happen. So they put an end to it.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Man, the best gumbo. Have you ever had gumbo?
yeah.
Man, the best gumbo is down in Louisiana.
Mm.
Louisiana has like the best gumbo. I had it. It's good. You just give me some rice. I'll eat that motherfucker up. I love the shrimp. I like shrimp. Yeah, there's not really much going on, like any big concerns in the news, because nothing's really like catching my eye. Here's another one that just caught my eye. Cutting unemployment benefits won't bring back workers, but will hurt millions of families, new research finds. Let's see. Yeah, I know here they're giving away $1,000 for the first 10,000 people that get hired and they stay on the job for 8 weeks. You get $1,000. Let's see. There's 22 states that want to stop the $300 weekly unemployment benefit that you get, extra benefit. According to Forbes, more than 20 Republican governors argued that the federal benefit, which is paid on top of the state benefits, it's it's like this incentives jobless Americans to not go back to work. They don't want to go back to work because they're getting more money staying at home because of the extra $300 you get on top of it. It's cheaper to stay, and then on top of that, you got the stimulus checks, and people are like, "Shit, I don't want to fucking go back to work." Like that's what a lot of people be saying underneath their tongue. They're like, "Fuck that shit! I'd be making more money staying my ass at home than fucking going over to the fucking work in that fucking place. Fuck Walmart. I don't want to work for those motherfuckers." But there's some states that are going to be stopping the benefits. If these states are successful in stopping unemployment benefits starting in June, about 3.6 million Americans will be affected. That is 3.6 million Americans who will likely won't be able to find a job quickly enough to not feel the squeeze of losing those benefits. These are the 22 states that are stopping weekly unemployment benefits. I'm sorry if you live in these states: Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Arizona, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, Wyoming. If you're in those 22 states that I just mentioned, you will be losing your unemployment benefits starting in June, which is about 10 days away, 9 days away,
Mm.
10 days away. Connecticut is not in here, so people don't have to worry here in Connecticut. New York is not in here either. California's not in here either. Ohio's in here. Georgia's in here. A lot of red states are in here. They're like, get your fucking ass to work. They're cutting the benefits. And trying to get your ass back to work. It's time to return to slavery. Return to slavery. You work your ass up in the morning, then you have to work all day, and you don't get no breaks. Fucking wake up early in the morning, bust your ass all day. For what? $9 an hour? $10 an hour? Yeah. After taxes and everything, you're making probably less than probably like $60 a day. Come on, man. Let's see here. Yeah, they're trying to get people get back to slavery, back to work. Get the fuck back to work. Oh, you want incentives? You want incentives, motherfucker? Get your fucking ass back to work. That's how I feel like they're saying. Like, Because you got to remember, once unemployment stops, your benefit stops. So you got to get back to work because you need the money, right? You gotta, oh fuck, I gotta be a slave again. Fuck, back to fucking Walmart. Fuck. No, that sucks for. It's gonna suck for a lot of people. The ones that got comfortable, that's what it's gonna suck for. The people who got comfortable, like being at home and not working, taking care of the kids. You know, because of the COVID stuff, the kids stay at home. So they're trying to reverse that and throw the kids back in school, throw those brats back in school, and the parents get your ass to fucking work. Continue being a slave. I don't care you have kids. We fucking pay you money at the end of the year. That's what the government says. We give you money for those little brats. Now throw their asses in school so they can get mind fucked from the government. And here's your extra money. Now get the fuck to work and shut the fuck up. That's what I hear in my head what the government is thinking. You know what's funny? Like in my head, like Ohio comes in my head, right? With this $1 million shit. I wonder if the prize, because they're gonna pick out five people to win $1 million, or an option to go to any 4-year university college of their choice. But I'll take the money. But I would ask them, so how you paying us with this money? Whose money is this? They're like, oh, that's from the taxpayers' money. Oh, okay. So is this tax free then? Because how are you gonna tax me on taxpayers' money? All right, that's a good question. How are you gonna tax me if I'm winning taxpayers' money? It's a win. Is now you're gonna penalize me for winning? Now you're gonna take money away from me too? Because I don't know if that's tax free. The $1 million? Yeah, right. And then they're gonna tax you as a millionaire, so they're gonna fuck you over. Oh man. I'm like, can you give me let me see. $999,999 and 99 cents. Won't tax me as a millionaire. You know? Because if you get taxed as a millionaire, they're gonna fuck you with the tax. Oh, you're gonna get screwed over with the tax because they're gonna tax you in a millionaire's bracket, and you're gonna end up paying more. It'd be worth not even getting into that mess. It'd be worth not getting into that mess because they're gonna start taxing you and shit, and then they're gonna it's just not. The more money you have, the more problems you see. More money, more problems. That's how I see it. The more money you have, the more problems you're gonna have. Because problems just gonna create themselves and come to you. There's no way to get around it. The tax man's always gonna want his dollar. Dollar bill, y'all. I love how the bills it says, "In God we trust." I laugh because I'm like, what God are you talking about? And what God you're trusting in? Like, what God you trusting? Because I see a pyramid, an all CNI pyramid that the top is removed from the dollar bill. I see like the eagle Like, I don't know what gods you're talking about. I believe in a
Mm.
lot of gods. I believe in different gods. I don't believe in one god. I believe in a lot of gods. They earn my respect and my respect for them because it's not just one god. There's lots of gods. So don't let them trick you into one person. Because no, because no, you better than that. Yeah. But we're gonna wrap it up soon. I'm gonna take my break. Make me a sandwich. Probably make me like a soup and a sandwich for the baseball game tonight. Albie.
Yeah.
The Marlins, yo, the Marlins and the Phillies. That starts at 7:10 tonight. You know I hate late games.
Mm.
Oh, but don't worry. Tomorrow they're early games, so we get to watch them early tomorrow. I think tomorrow's games they start tomorrow and Sunday. I think they're early games. Yeah, they are. Saturday it's 4:10 p.m. start, and on Sunday it's at 1:10 p.m. Yes, I love when it's daytime games. So fun. Oh, I wish I would have gone to the game. I would have gone. You see, if I would have gone to the game, I probably would have gone to the. Oh man, I would have gone either Saturday or Sunday. I love the daytime games. I hate the night games. I don't hate it. It's just I don't like to get out late and stuff. I want to be home. So like that 4:10 and that 1:10 p.m. game. Yeah, we're gonna be watching that. We're still gonna watch tonight's game because it's against the Mets and they're in first place and my team's in third. So we got Curtis. Curtis is gonna be pitching for the Marlins. He's 2-1 record with a 3.15 ERA. Against the Mets, they're gonna throw a Stroman, and he's 3-4 with a 2.72 ERA. So it's gonna be a good pitching match tonight. It's gonna be an interesting pitching duel here. They're playing actually in Miami, so Lone Depot Park, Miami, Florida, against the Mets. That's nice. We got some daytime games Saturday and Sunday. That's what's up, Albie. That's what I like because it's in the
Mm.
stadium. So it's in the stadium though. They don't get the only time they're gonna get sun is like that Sunday game. They're gonna get a lot of sun in the stadium. But it's gonna be a good game tonight. It's gonna be a good game. Looking forward to it. Probably bring out a lot of people to the ballpark. Because a lot of people they like the Mets down south too. There's a majority of Marlins fans, but there's a lot of New York fans. Wait till they play the Yankees. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. But we don't play the Yankees until later in the season, and we play them in Miami. So that would have been a good game to go to. The Yankees and Marlins. Hell yeah. Let's see. There's anything else? Let me see if anything else pop up. I'm gonna check to see if there's any new video of this earthquakes. This earthquake. Okay, I think there's some video of earthquake here. How many minutes? Let me see.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me share here. Because I have like Cat's all scared. There's a lot of rattling. Johnny got a mess. The house trembled. This is accumulation from last night. I think some of these are old footage too. Yeah, this is old footage. Okay. Yeah, that's why some of these scenes, like I said, China doesn't release footage like that. Like it's very rare for China to release any footage like right away. It's gonna take time for that to come out. That's just not gonna happen fast. But there's gonna be a lot of death. That's all, you know. Yeah, because none of the major networks are really saying anything yet. Oh wow, they found her. Oh, body of missing mother found. I'll have to see that report after I finish up here because I knew she was dead. Because the way they were talking, the way everything, it felt like she was dead. And sure enough, you know, she's dead. Um, Biden's offers to cut infrastructure proposal to 1.7 trillion. Dude, if you got to do the job, do the job. You got to pay for it. You can't go downwards because you know the price is going to go up. So it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Once you start something, the inflation of the pricings and stuff, because the market for items don't stay still. They fluctuate. Let's see. Fucking California. This is California. Child hospitalized after being shot on 55 freeway in Orange. Fucking can't even be on the freeway. You get shot up. And the kids are being getting hit lately. Let's see. Anything else out here? There's nothing really else. Trying to really see what's if I see anything on YouTube. I don't see nothing. They're just really talking about Israel and stuff. A lot of Israel. And Gaza stories. They're talking about the tropical disturbance that's going to be throwing more rain over to Texas and Louisiana. Possibility for more heavy floods to come for Louisiana. And that happens, you know. It's the time of the year, you know. It's gonna happen. I gotta check out the news, the local news here in my area. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I guess I'm gonna wrap it up because give me some time to make my food before the game starts. Because I definitely want to watch my Marlins tonight. So yes, I call it my Marlins because I've been with them since they first came out in '97. So and I remember going to their games, and I have a lot of history. So all right, I think I'm gonna wrap up the show, Albie. So
Mhm.
thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch everybody else on the flip side. And have a great weekend, a great Saturday evening. Make sure if you can leave a like, if you can share. Um, Trying to be here a little bit more often. I will be on tomorrow for Wake and Bake. I'm gonna try to aim for 6 in the morning. You imagine because I wake up early, so it happens. So um, go figure. But we're gonna do. I'm definitely doing the wake and bake. So it's either before like 6 or 7 in the morning. It's gonna be 6 or 7 that I will be on. I don't know. Albie will be on because I'll be probably be sleeping. I'll be knocked out. But I'll leave you guys. Thank you so much. See you later.